Get your fat ass back here.
Oh, shit.
No.
Come here, pretty boy.
Come here, pretty boy.
And that's how we start a stream, y'all.
What else would you expect?
I heard myself saying, now.
Come here, pretty boy. Relax.
Yeah.
Christ.
Scream.
So this is the time.
When
Is it?
About time.
Couldn't see you went live.
Yep.
I had no idea.
Also, your title is still.
Fuck me.
See, when I was in Zeba's stream last night, I looked over and I saw that you popped up playing Skyrim. I'm like, it's going to be that in the morning too.
Anna, thank you for the subscription. Oop. Anna ooped.
Doop.
Thank you for the subscription.
And sound settings? That's not the one I want.
Give me a check as I,
Well. Look who we have here. It's a burrito.
It's a brand. No, I'm kidding.
Shut up.
German culture.
Can it be both?
I mean,
Manage extensions.
You can quiet for a hot second, because
Both burrito and rat.
need my music.
Yes.
Looks like I gotta add the extension manually. Give me a sec.
What extension are we doing now?
I thought I could do it through my burrito.
When are you not in a bratty mood, burrito?
I mean, hey, Russian Wolf, how you doing? Extensions, my extensions. There we go.
Ow.
What did you do?
I cracked my fingers.
I like this.
Yeah, except I do it like this.
Like this?
Jesus.
Because my fingers are a bit bendy.
This isn't Skyrim.
No, it's not.
It didn't save it.
God damn it.
I hate my life.
It's Skyrim now. Oh, so you better start playing.
Okay, alright.
Okay, this is a genuine question, and this is me not trying to roast you live, but do you even fucking know how to use this application?
You
That's a
heard
no.
it here first,
Okay.
people.
That's a big hard ass no. All right, let's
Listen,
get into-
I have connection issues I have to deal with.
What the fuck connection issue? It's Streamlabs, yes or no? Do you?
No, it's not Streamlabs OBS. This is regular OBS.
What the fuck?
Yeah, I don't know why you use OBS.
Jesus.
Why not
fucking
Streamlabs?
Christ.
Because that's how I want my life, Mom. Complicated.
Alright.
Listen, I run this whole thing through a Nintendo adapter.
There. Is
Power glove.
Is everyone happy?
Yes, because it's in the fucking right category, so people know what to expect when they come here. You dumb fuck.
You just see
When you get
roll
here,
20.
we will be testing the
5
settings
people.
for Skyrim.
Well, looks like this could be.
They just go into Skyrim and see roll 20, 5 people, and it's just this is not Skyrim.
Well, looks
Right.
like I'm titling this stream Baros of Kunzi.
Just like, Jesus, man, fucking Christ, we are gonna have a talk post.
Well, we already had the roast of Zeba.
Yeah, it's announced the Roast of
Yep.
Kunzi.
Yeah, we're just moving down the player list.
You're fucking next, Eldritch.
Hey, you know what? I welcome it. All right, it'll be the most compliments I've ever received.
Russian Wolf. End the stream. End the stream. It's over. Skyrim time now. Everyone roll a Skyrim character and go kill the dragons that are coming back to life. Y'all meet at Riverwood. Your first quest is the message/warning.
I mean, that's a thing you could do.
I mean, that's actually not a bad fucking start if you did not want to make your own.
Yeah,
game.
there's a mod where you can have a different start. You make your character and then you decide how you want to start.
Yep, no, I've done that. I literally immediately died because I spawned in like a fucking high level area, and I'm just like, well, fuck me then. I'm just like,
Ow.
Thank you, Russian Wolf, for the follow.
no, Russian Wolf is fucking. She's good.
Well, after being cooked to medium rare, I think I'm ready for this campaign.
I mean, now
You
that
mean you're not well done? God damn, we
Ow.
have so much more to do.
Just right
I
to
mean,
the
yeah,
just right to
like,
the.
with all this cutting into this fucking meat, we were really into the splash zone.
I
Anyway,
literally just cut into myself. Ouch.
Why?
Apparently there was a threading needle stuck in my floor. I just stepped my foot down on top of it.
Oh god, oh.
Yeah.
Looks like you got the point.
I did too. It kind of hurt.
No.
I was fun streaming with you all.
All right, bye then.
Well, we're
Well.
here now, so I mean, I'm in pain, but I'm gonna live through this. Let's go.
Hoth randomly vanishes. Anyway, let's do this while I eat this fucking Pop-Tart.
Righty then. So, last time, the group had decided that contacting the resident Fae spy would be a good idea to get more information on when the Fae King and the connection and the communication to him disappeared. Now, with a few more problems in the back of their head, they realized the best thing to do was probably to contact King yet again. You had less of a problem getting into the castle this time. You were recognized. And when you got in and spoke to the king, he directed you to a family that had a Fae spy assigned to them due to their promiscuous attitude towards magic. You went to this family, got in, knocked on the door, burst open the doors to the chamber in which where they sat.
Proper English.
Yes.
No, I'm talking
where
proper
the
way to say
meeting, where the meeting was holding, where the meeting was taking place. There you go. It's gonna be a great day today. I can feel it.
We'll be fine.
What the group did not expect, on the other hand, when they entered the meeting room, was that Theranos was immediately recognizing a person that was standing there. A certain tiefling named Art. Discovering that Art was there, Theranos immediately went and tried to speak to her on her own, simultaneously letting Wave in through the window. They spoke for a few moments, and then they went back to the rest of the group and decided that going to the Fae Island is the best course of action right now. So, with Art and their new group member, Hoth Krackhammer, they returned to Eagle Shore, returned their horses, and set sail once again, first towards Icilport, and then towards the Fae Island. The first day of sailing was eventful, as the group found a giant glass bottle with a parchment in it. And later in the night, they also just so happen to bump into a giant. This giant seemed to have been from the same area where Wave is. And the group has now realized that Wave's map and their map does not match. They sent the giant away towards Fey Island, and then they continued to sail towards Icilport. And that's where we'll pick up for today, as Hoth Krackhammer leaves the call.
Oof.
Now he's back.
And comes back.
My stealth was so high.
Yeah.
Oh damn.
Try to get past my passive perception.
Yes. The night has gone by. Eldritch, you're not in this. Redis, on the other hand, still in the cargo hold, sleeping, passed out after has been woken up to talk to a giant. The rest of the crew are up and about. Art is currently in the crow's nest. Wave is currently at the wheel. And the other two, I don't know.
We're
In the splash zone.
In the splash zone.
Wave is like at the helm, just steering, like, and you can clearly see that, like, he is zoned out, thinking about his current situation.
Yeah. Theonos, she would be doing what she always has been. She is maintaining the ship. Like, she is very much like, actually, like, she would, if needed, like, she would be mopping the deck and, like, doing things like that. Like, she would be maintaining the ship.
If I'm not asked to do anything, I'm just shining my shield.
Yeah.
Oh. If the characters does not want to start anything on their own, I think you know what it's time for. Oh, Captain, my captain.
I got you.
Time to sink this ship.
Yep.
I'm waiting.
So close.
Oh.
So close.
Oh.
That's not a nice.
That's a 68.
That's where you do me and I owe you one later.
I thought we were done with this.
We're never done.
No, we're never done.
Are you saying we're never finished?
Unlike the
We
splash
just
zone.
run out of time. We're never finished.
All
We're out of
right.
time.
Alright. Settle down. Drama imply a house rule.
Oh boy.
Kunzi has already taken damage because he made a pun in the priest theme fuckery. Notice that I didn't say wave. Could have said wave.
I know.
Now, 68 you said.
Oh no.
Oh. You continue sailing, and even though Wave seems to be focusing on something entirely different, he's still steering you in the right direction.
It's basically down. It's basically he does it like second nature.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's keeping straight. He's not paying attention.
Yeah.
I would like
After
to know. I'm sorry. Go continue. I didn't know like if it was like no event or not. Continue.
After a while, the ones that have sailed this route once before, that is not mindlessly doing something that could end up killing everybody. Theranos, you recognize the route that you are taking.
Mhm.
You recognize that this particular area is the same area where you found the school of pink jellyfish.
Hmm. Okay.
Although the jellyfish are gone. Instead of the jellyfish, you see a huge reef.
Hmm. Okay.
A coral reef.
Ah.
So, just a pretty sight.
Yes, after just appreciating the sight, you hear giggles coming from the crow's nest. And as you look up questioningly, you see that Art is just playing with what looks like a flying fish. And she seems thoroughly distracted by this flying fish as she steps out of the crow's nest onto nothing but air and falls face first onto the deck of the ship.
Does she? Ooh. Does she break anything, like, of her person? Because, like, that's what, like, 10 feet? No, that would be more than that, 15.
As she lands, she's just laying face down on the deck, not doing very much. And after a few, like, 4 or 5 seconds.
We all just stand there and watch, like, what?
Yeah, if you don't
Not
do
one
anything,
of us move.
no, if you don't do anything, after about 5 seconds, she'll just sit up with a huge red spot on her forehead with a bit of blood dripping down. And she'll just
her
look
nose
at you,
broken?
Theranos, and she'll say, "Ouch."
Like, Theranos would have, like, run towards her and, like, said, are you alright? And, like, is, like, now, like, inspecting her face to see if she broke her fucking nose. Like,
No, that you see is the wound on her forehead and the
Okay.
blood just dripping down a bit. And she looks at you and she just says, "Ouch."
I'm gonna get up and walk over and boop her on the forehead and lay on hands.
damn it.
I'll say 3 because I don't know how much damage she actually took.
Yeah, she stops bleeding and she just looks at you and like, "Thanks. Why did I fall?"
That's a
Is
great question.
Is the mark still red?
Her forehead is a bit red, but there's no wound.
I'm gonna flick her and cast Healing Word.
Like, ow! More!
That was for quite literally. That's 8, by the way. Fuck
Yep.
you. Know your place, Hoth. That was for quite literally walking off of the crow's nest.
You see her face just contort in confusion, and she looks up and is like, "Oh, that's why I fell."
Yes.
Is
Gravity
the
still does
jellyfish
take
still there?
effect.
Or the flying fish still there?
As you look up and look for the flying fish, you see that it is no longer there. But you do hear a faint giggle in your ear.
Great.
Just his?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Well, I recognize these waters from last time that when we were going to Way. Last time we were here, there was this beautiful array of pink fish. They're not here, obviously.
Jellyfish.
They're still fucking fish. Don't fucking interrupt my monologue. But when I looked up to look at you, Art, you were talking with a yellow one. Don't what me?
Does anybody else hear laughing?
Do I hear laughing with my 17 passive perception?
Do I hear
No,
with my 20 passive perception?
Shut the fuck up, you're not paying
No.
attention.
Oh, good point.
Hoth, I would like for you to roll a d100.
Oh.
And I'm asleep.
Bloody.
We're off to a great start.
This is...
If Red wakes up to us
Should be
die,
great. This should be fine.
I mean, we don't know if that's good or bad. Like, that's the thing with percentile die. Like,
You never know.
It can be bad or it can
Yeah.
be good.
The
You don't know
giggle
shit.
slowly fades away,
Mm-hmm.
and all of a sudden you feel like you have a rock stuck in your shoe.
What the?
I'm going to... Hold
I'm gonna
on.
like actively be like, oh my fucking boot. I'll take my boot off.
You take your boot off and you just turn it upside down and shake it a bit. There's nothing in it.
Are you alright?
I felt like there was a rock in my boot. I'll put my boot back on.
You still feel the rock.
I'm gonna need new boots when we land. I've had these for 20 years. Never had a problem before.
Give me the boot. And she's gonna take the boot. Like, do you give the boot?
Sure.
She is gonna cast Mending on the boot. Just to essentially fix it as best as she can, like, by magical means. It says, this should have fixed it, and she hands it back.
Put it back on.
Still feel the rock.
Well, this is a great inconvenience.
You still feel it?
Yeah. It feels like there's a rock in my boot.
there's a snake in
In
my
that
boot.
boot.
I've been so tempted. Why couldn't you just make it a snake?
Art.
Don't ask for that. Don't ask for that.
Art. First of all, damn it, I was looking on stream and I thought you rolled 69 and I was about to lose my shit. Are you able to tell if there's any Fey entities around here? I did not prepare for that today.
Yeah, give me a few minutes and I'll be able to see if there's Fae near.
And while you do that,
She
and
sits down.
I'm gonna sit down as well. I'm gonna cast Detect Magic.
Yeah,
As a ritual.
yeah. She sits down by the mast in a like meditative position and starts mumbling under her breath. As Hoth suddenly feels the urge to arrange everything he sees in size order.
I'm just grabbing barrels and
Yep.
I'm
cleanliness is next to godliness.
I'm doing this for the next few minutes. Yeah, I cast Detect Magic. To see if there's anything that I can detect.
Detect
Can
magic.
somebody help me
casts-
move this giant fucker sleeping on the deck?
He's just
For the duration, you sense a presence of magic within 30 feet of you. You can sense magic in this way. You can use your action.
Yeah,
to
I-
faint. Okay, sorry.
I know. I was
I'm
wondering
sorry.
how long does it take to cast?
In one action. So 6 seconds.
Even as a ritual?
It
if you
doesn't
cast that
say,
ritual, it's 10 minutes.
but it lasts.
A ritual
okay.
is 10 minutes.
Okay,
Yeah.
so I'm just gonna cast
Alrighty then.
because it. Can I? Anyway, no, I cast it. I'll wait that 10 minutes. Sorry, I got confused.
Alright.
Meanwhile,
All right.
Fuck.
10 minutes later, I've killed the whole crew.
You somehow didn't wake up Red.
I'm in.
After 10 minutes, both Theranos and Art just stands up and looks out on the deck, and everything on the deck is now ordered in size difference.
And
From
it
smallest
starts
to
at root.
largest.
It starts at Rude and just moves. Dude, just laying on the deck and everything else beside him.
Isn't he underground? Oh well.
No, I passed out on deck. I
Oh
just
yeah, that's right.
leaned against the fucking banister rail and just.
That's right. That's right.
Art just looks in fascination and then turns to you, Theranos, and she says, "Yeah, there's about 35 Fae around us."
Yeah, not surprised. Am I able to detect anything with magical bullshit?
You detect a large amount of Fae magic.
Okay.
You could probably realize that maybe these Fae creatures live in the coral reef that you just went.
Okay. So.
Interesting question. Are they fucking with Wave or me while I'm sleeping at all?
Sounds like just Hoth.
If you notice anything, I'll tell you.
Okay, I just wanted to know, am I like seeing weird shit in my dreams?
I
Do you
like
believe
how,
in magic?
I love how LDG is just continually rolling for power. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Theonros is going to cast. Actually, she is going to go up to Tarud, and very gingerly as he sleeps, she is going to like stuff cotton into his ears.
Okay.
And she's going to then go to the bow of the ship and cast a thaumaturgy.
Do I have to make a perception check to figure out if she's doing this to me?
I
or
would
not?
like for Theranos to make a sleight of hand check,
Yeah, I'm gonna put guidance on
And-
myself.
a perception from Brad.
Wouldn't it be his passive perception?
Yeah, because I don't think you can actively look while you're sleeping.
Yeah, it's passive, isn't it? What's your passive, Bowie?
Yeah.
Passive
let's
is
use passive.
14.
I had to beat a 14.
That's when we all find out he's allergic to cotton.
Yes, okay, we're good. We are.
Yeah. You have successfully stuffed Brad's ears with cotton.
I am then going to go to the bow of the ship, and I'm going to cast thaumaturgy, which allows my voice to boom, which is why I stuffed his ears full of cotton, to make it so that he doesn't wake up. I have points to my madness. She is going to say in essentially in Fae, saying, we are only passing. We mean no interference. We do not appreciate any pranks that you may prey on us.
And
And-
right after you say this,
Uh-huh.
you suddenly just scream out "excellent" and start playing the air flute
Amazing.
for 2 seconds.
Yep. When I stop, I'm like, well, shit.
After hearing the thaumaturgy, Wade just like he's now actively looking back up to see what the hell is going on.
I like how he's been zoned out for this entire thing. He's like, wait a minute.
What?
Literally, someone fucking fell from the crow's nest and he did not even pay attention.
He was just like, fuck it.
If allowed to, Theranos has said, say, so I believe there's Fae living in that coral reef. I believe that they are being tricksters. If you acknowledge their existence, they will play pranks on you. That's
Wave.
all I've said.
You've just acknowledged their existence to everybody.
Yep.
Yes.
Wave,
Except for me.
Yes.
you
Well-
no longer remember anyone's name.
Wait. Oh no.
No, like, he remembers us. He's just like,
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he knows who you are, but he doesn't know your name.
Yeah, like, he blanks
Like-
on people's names.
Yeah.
Like, yeah! So it's that
You.
continuous awkward trying to say I know your name, but
What?
I'm not gonna say it.
So why does the big guy why does he have the cotton in his ears? Was that you? You?
Yes?
Yeah, you.
I was gonna cast thaumaturgy, so I didn't want to wake him.
Ah, gotcha. That was pretty smart.
Yeah, we both know how he can be when you wake him up.
Yeah.
I'm just fucking with him now. Say the name. I think if we just continue our course and get out of the area, the effects will go away.
Okay. As long as this isn't permanent, because
Smart idea. Smart idea, Your Majesty.
Do you want to fight? And she looks to Hoth and says, well, to be fair, I do know that there are some halflings that do go barefoot. You could do the same.
I refuse. I have horrible feet.
Well, I mean,
it's not a club foot, but it needs some work.
well, we're going to Icilport, so there's very much pedicures that could be done.
Fantastic. It's a date.
I don't know if a pedicure would be a good date night, but I would like that. I like how we just slid into that.
Christ.
Sean Connery doesn't mess around.
He's a man of men.
Alright, this man, a man hooch.
A man of
Stop
all
them.
things.
Mm.
But if you could step to the left, you're God damn it. And start putting...
What?
Aligning the people along with the
What? No, new guy, get your hands off of me! I'm steering this ship!
you got it. No,
No, no, no!
Is Art
Off.
doing anything?
No, she's just standing watching the rockets.
Kieran is just like, yeah, this is...
Off, my dear.
Yes.
Oh no.
You can no longer see people that blink. Every time they blink, they disappear from your field of view.
Okay, I keep eyes on all 4 webcams right now.
Wait, hold on. Question for the DM then.
Did Rud just disappear like straight up?
Yeah, because I can't blink and my eyes are just shut.
Where'd he go?
Does he count?
Where did who go? Where did who go?
Does road count?
It's a good question.
Yes, you can't
Do I
see
count?
Red.
Okay.
The big
Sleeping
one.
giant
You
man
can't
is
see
gone.
him.
I think you call him Rud. I think he's gone.
So.
That's his
Hoth
name.
cannot-
Okay.
He says out loud.
So Hoth cannot see Red. I want to make that clear.
Hoth cannot see Red.
Okay, I just want. What do you mean? He's right there.
He's right there.
He was pretty close to the splash zone. I'm pretty sure he's gone.
What do you mean he's gone? Blank.
Just watching that. And he blinks. And he blinks.
What?
Why do you keep doing that? Where? Stop. Stop.
Theranos
done.
just disappeared. Wave just disappeared.
You know what?
You both to stop disappearing.
You know what? I'm actually curious.
What happened?
We're transparent.
Disappears.
They're fucking with the magic. I need to know. Canonically,
Yeah,
half of them disappear.
half of Theranos disappears.
All right.
Like just like down the middle. Is it down the middle or like how half?
Down the middle.
So now there's a whole other breed
Your
of-
entire
like,
right side is.
Do I
has
see like
disappeared.
all their internals?
Wave's gonna
Oh.
Wave's gonna turn towards Tyrannus and say, "What's with the new guy?"
Fey bullshit. Don't worry about it.
Understandable.
I have a question. Since
You're not awake.
No, I just this is just for my own thing. Since Hoth said my name, does that make Kunzi make Wave remember who I am, or does he immediately forget who I am again?
That's actually a good question.
He immediately forgets your name.
Ah, that's his name. Oh shit.
I mean, he knows your name, but he can't place you with the name.
Got it.
Oh, okay.
Got it.
He's like, yeah,
Yeah.
that guy. I don't know who that is.
Theranos is gonna say again. So, like I said before, Fey bullshit.
Why does our captain keep disappearing?
She's not.
I'm right
blinking.
here.
She's not blinking when she looks at you now, Hoth. It's because I believe, and I know I am blinking, but she is not because she's an elf. She can do this.
Oof.
It's because I think if you look at someone with their eyes closed, they disappear.
What happens when I close my eyes?
That is
You can't see anything.
Okay. Am I invisible to me? Do I see through my eyelids?
You can't see through your eyes.
It's not the type of
Just asking. Just asking.
We're 30 minutes in and we already have broken the fucking session.
It's okay.
So,
it's okay.
if you see people blinking in and out, you're fine. Calm the fuck out.
I saw a dog do that once.
That's a blink dog. Anyway, she's now gonna look to both Wave and Hoth and says, "This is just a taste of what we're going to experience when we get back to my home. So, I'm not saying expect this, but if you're gonna overreact like this, you're in for a rough time."
I don't know what you're talking about, Red. I'm not overreacting right now.
And all of a sudden, you hear a sleeping Red cluck like a chicken.
Oh, fucking me. I'm gonna look at him and just be like, well, at the very least, he can't hear himself.
Well, that's one I hope is a permanent.
Wait, no, does Hoth hear it?
I
He
can
hears
hear-
it.
Okay, so he just hears random fucking chicken noises.
Yeah,
Amazing.
just can't see.
Oh, okay, so I have
fucking-
no idea where it's actually coming from.
No, it's just
Oh,
a
no.
random cluck.
Oh no.
I go inspect the chickens on our deck.
No, that...
We don't have any chickens.
Hoth, human. No, that's Red.
Oh, that's his name again. Okay.
Wave, I swear to God, if you don't shut up and keep on steering the ship, I'm going to throw you overboard.
What do you think I'm doing here?
Clearly talking.
There should not be chickens on the deck. They should be below deck. Where the fuck are these chickens?
Oh
Hoth,
no.
Hoth, and she is going to like grab your face and say, "There are no chickens. It's Red."
No, we dropped him way back there.
Holy shit!
I'm just waiting for him to come and find me and accidentally wake me up.
He's just gonna trip over him.
That's what I'm
Some
waiting
point
for.
Some point it's happening.
God.
I just imagine it's Theranos just like
After-
keeping him away from my corner.
I know.
After
I'm kind of protecting Red. Like, he doesn't need protection, but
But
I'm
right
making
now,
sure no one does bullshit to like affect him. I'm making sure he sleeps like a babe. As much as
After a few hours of
he can. Holy
people suddenly turning pink, people being unable to speak in any other way than questions,
shit. Oh.
Theranos suddenly talking about herself in third person, you all hear
that is my thing.
a giggle and a sincere thank you as all of these tiny pranks disappear.
Well, I tried. Wait, does the laugh sound familiar?
No.
Hey, we didn't lose the big guy.
Hoth, I swear to God, you are not the first human that I've hated, and you will not be the last.
Hey,
You know how to get greedy.
hey,
Certainly true.
hey, Hoth. I do not remember. Could you do us a favor? Put everything back the way it was.
No, I quite like this organization.
Hoth.
Actually, how bad is the organization like from sizing? Is it like okay?
All the weight is on the front of the ship.
Yeah, because he started with
sizing
me.
wise, it's a nice organization. It's just it's nice, but having such an organization on a ship is really not that good.
Okay. I don't know anything about ships. Theonos is gonna look at everything and be like, damn it, and she's gonna fix it.
Thank you, Theonos.
I'd like to point out he started with me as the first sizing object, so everything
Somehow.
on the side of the ship just slowly listing.
Yep.
All right, I'll help.
You better.
Art helps you as well.
Oh no, Art, I wouldn't want you to be jumping off of a crow's nest again.
You see how she just picks up a barrel, looks at you, and like, you're lucky I don't throw things at you anymore.
My face hurts.
I literally start at like the like the small side. I'm not.
Holy shit.
Don't worry, I'll do some of the heavy lifting over here.
Art just looks at you, Therinros,
Uh-huh.
still holding the barrel,
Uh-huh.
looks at Hoth, looks at you,
Do it.
looks at Hoth, looks at you.
I'm nodding furiously.
She shouts, Hoth, and then she throws the barrel towards you.
Yeah!
I'm going to do my best to dodge it and let it just go overboard.
Oh my god, yes.
Roll a dex saving throw, please.
Roll a one. Can I give Art guidance?
Sure.
That is plus 6, so
Damn, if only that's bam.
22.
Damn.
Damn. Roll the natural 20.
Just for shits and giggles.
I gave you guidance. Nope.
Oof.
That's not that good.
Nope.
You don't know her stats. Calm your tits.
You did get maxed on the guidance, so at least there's that.
Yeah, I wasn't going to roll to hit. I was just going to base it off his saving throw. But
Bold of you to assume.
you easily dodge the barrel,
Yeah.
and it just bumps up against the railing of the ship and just leans slightly a bit too much and just plummets into the ocean.
Would I know what was inside that barrel?
No, since Hoth arranged everything in size order, you have no idea.
I sure hope that was the pickles.
Wave is just like, his head is now on the steering wheel, looking inside his coat where the dagger is, just thinking, do I or do I not?
Funerals is on the ground laughing her ass off. She is fucking crying, coughing. She is having the fits laughing. Like,
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Art's doing the same thing.
and while she's laughing, her season changes from fall to spring.
Like one of my bar buddies always used to say, if you can dodge a barrel, you can dodge a fireball.
Art just suddenly stops laughing. She stands up.
I throw a dagger at
looks
Hoth.
you, Hoth.
Wait, no, hold on. Kunzi just said.
Quincy just said that he's throwing a dagger.
Well, it's like I'm looking for like a gap in his clothing that like I can stick to the ship.
To keep him still. That is gonna be a roll, my bud.
Yep.
Yeah.
Let me just
I'm rolling another.
Holy shit. No,
Or
that's a
that's
hit.
AC.
That's a hit. That's a hit your AC, my bud.
All right.
Roll a
Well,
one, roll a one,
since
roll a
he's
one.
not trying to hit
20 does 23 hit.
Yeah.
I was hoping for a one and just like goes into his fucking knee and it's just like ah!
I used to be
Right
an
into the
adventurer.
boot that had the rock. Ah,
So-
fuck! Fuck this day.
The thing that happens
Oh my god.
is that Art just stops laughing.
We're a bunch of dumbasses.
She stands up.
Oh no.
Wave throws his knife, which makes Hoth stop moving, and Art just sets aflame her hand and says, "Do you want to test that theory?"
Theranos is gonna get up and like she's still crying. maybe not on a flammable ship.
Just in the background, you all hear.
Red is still asleep.
Then it just like slightly adjusts himself and he's.
So just to make sure, the Hoth is now pinned down by the dagger.
Yeah.
Yeah. Art's hand is aflame with a prepared fireball.
If he sets my ship on fire, you're going to answer to the Thieves Guild about it, because it's not our ship yet.
Can I bend
Art
down?
looks
pull
at
the
you.
dagger out?
Art looks at Wave and says, "It's okay, I can buy it." And extinguishes the fire.
Oh, to have actual money out here, that'd be nice.
Well, I'm glad I didn't have to bluff out of that one. I'll bend down and pick the knife up.
Would you mind handing it back to me, Hoth?
I'll spin it around in my hand a bunch and chuck it over.
He's on the fucking. He's steering the ship. You're
I'm
on,
s-
like.
Yeah, we're on two opposite
He
ends of the
threw
ship.
it.
I threw it to you.
Roll to
Oh.
catch.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
I threw it kindly.
Isn't that like a good?
I want
Free
a
yards?
dex roll from both of you.
Gotcha.
Oh my
just
God.
dexterity.
Oh, someone please.
Just straight dex.
Gotcha.
Please, someone be kind to me and roll a 1.
That's going to be a 15.
Mine's gonna be a +3, so 18.
God damn it.
Yeah.
I know my way around knives.
God.
It's a
damn it.
nice throw and it's easily catchable.
It's a knife throw.
It's a knife throw.
Shut
And
up.
you take 4 damage. Seba the person, not
Yeah.
your character.
We received that one warning.
Right.
Next one's gonna be 3d20s worth of damage.
Right. And you're dead. Time to re-roll.
And you're dead. Yes. The rest of the day goes by without a hitch.
I'm going to mention. I'm going to go up to Wave after things have calmed down and say, because we've talked about the map before, and say, when Blood wakes up, we need to talk.
Okay.
You alright?
Just confused.
Understandable. That's going to be part of the conversation later tonight. I just don't want to have it without Red. And I don't want to wake him up either, so.
Good idea.
Yeah.
Because we only got one fireball on the ship. We don't need another.
Very true. It would be nice though if Art could just buy us a ship. Maybe a nicer one.
Maybe a man of war.
She did miss my birthday.
Wave sort of grins.
You hear Art just giggling as she's trying to sneak up on you.
On who?
On Theranos.
Okay.
While I'm talking to Wave?
Yeah.
Hold on. Hold please. I am going to cast, once again, Thaumaturgy, and I'm gonna make it sound like there's a big fucking chicken, like, just screams behind her.
Baka!
The chickens are back.
Chicken,
The
the
chickens
chicken
fly.
sound.
El pollo diablo!
Art just jumps like high up in the air, and as she lands, you see that she has her dagger out,
Jesus.
She turns around to look at you, and she's like, "That's not nice. I could have hurt somebody.
Wave looks at
I
Wave.
wasn't prepared."
Wave looks at the thing in her hand and just goes, "I got other things to worry about."
You had a knife on me? I thought that you were just being a shit.
I have a knife. I wouldn't ever. I wasn't supposed to use it on you, but then I heard a clock behind me, and then I drew the knife because
You're-
that's what you do when you're in a bad situation.
You think that hearing a big fucking cock makes it sound like you need to draw a knife?
If there were a big fucking cock behind me, I would want to kill it.
I mean,
I take 4 steps back.
no, Hoth,
Look.
Hoth, sweetie, no, that would be. And she points to the. You know what they say about big horns?
Now, Theranos, please.
Yes. Yes.
You know I'm easily frightened. Especially when I'm trying to sneak up on people.
I throw the dagger at her foot. Well, I meant beside her foot. I meant.
Yeah. While that's happening,
She...
Doesn't that roll the hit?
Theranos,
Well,
she's way, like, real close. So he doesn't have to roll to hit. It's just thump. Sticks in the ship.
They both like Theodos looks at it, looks to Wave, and says, "The fuck, dude."
Well, she says she was easily scareable. I wanted to see how easily. Apparently, she's not that easy as she claims to be.
Art takes her dagger and throws it in between your legs. Wave.
You're gonna lose your deposit if you keep throwing daggers in the ship.
Also, this is a thoroughly fine dagger. It has 2 blades that weave in and out, ending in what looks
Damn.
like a beak. It's red, and as it sticks into the wood of the boat, you can feel the heat radiating from this dagger.
I'm not going to touch it.
Well, both of you are such children, and she's gonna take out both knives. I don't care, and I'm gonna cast Mending on both locations to make it so like there's no marks. And she is going to put both of them in her fucking inventory, and says, "You are gonna get both. You are gonna get these at the end of the voyage." And she's gonna walk away.
Before you walk away, Art grabs your shirt collar. Just full on grabs it. Brings you like this close to her face. Her pupils are burning with anger. She is furious. And she just tells you with a very low, growling voice that give it back.
If you're going to murder each other, please do it under the ship.
Can I tell that she's being genuine?
She is way serious. You have never
Okay,
seen her so
okay.
serious.
Okay, I'm just like, I was fucking with her. She just says, "Oh, okay," and she pulls it out and hands it back.
Art takes it and sheathes it and looks at you apologetically and says, "This dagger is one of 3 reasons why I am still alive. It is
And
very precious to me."
Then they'll be throwing it at cats.
Yes, well, I didn't think you were going to take it.
Still, don't be throwing it at cats.
Fine.
Did you have a point with your fuckery, or were you just being you?
No, I was gonna ask Wave if I could borrow his map again.
We were planning on talking about that when Red wakes up.
Alright.
Also, you owe me a ship as a birthday present, and she walks away.
She looks to Wave and is like, "Where'd she get that idea?"
Wave just shrugs.
A few more hours passes, and it's starting to get a little bit darker. As
By
Röd wakes up.
by the point that Rod wakes up, Theranros essentially is like sitting next to him, like not immediately next to him, but like a little bit off, and is just chilling.
He wakes up and goes, just pulls the cotton out of his ears and goes, what? And that's he starts looking around the ship, and like his eyes go wide. He goes, why is nothing back where it should be? Why is everything misplaced? Let's go over there. Why are they over there?
So there was a bit of bullshit.
Red has OCD.
You swear for a second you hear burns.
Dude. So I don't know if you were awake last time, but
I've been asleep for
No.
a long time.
no, I mean when we were going to Way.
Okay.
There was a whole bunch of pink jellyfish, and this time around,
Oh yeah, I remember that. I just came up
Yeah.
for shift when we came across that.
yeah, and they were gone. There was a reef, and instead, they have to be Fae of some sort. But essentially, they fucked with everyone. I put cotton in your ear, so when I made my voice louder, I wouldn't wake you up, and no one else would wake you up because
I appreciate that.
I'm sorry. I not gonna lie, I kind of forgot to take them out. But
Yeah, he's like, kinda hurts actually.
sorry. And she's gonna like,
You're not
Just
supposed to
kinda
have
like,
things in your ears that long.
sorry, and like she like touches the side of his face and casts healing word again. Just like I know, like it's just for roleplay, but just like take help.
Well-
You're like, he's just like, what are you doing?
Stop it.
It. And like if he doesn't hold still, she will grab his shoulder, like grab his arm and aggressively pull him down and like hit his face, like and cast healing word.
Man,
Okay.
these healing words are getting aggressive.
Sometimes aggressive is key.
If she knows they're gonna cast healing word through her chair. King.
Yes, he was allergic.
Ear infection is it cauliflower ears?
So obviously I've done the best I can in order to fix the deck, but
Fix
obviously.
the deck. What do you mean?
So part
And
of
he
that-
stands up. He doesn't listen to
No,
you.
no.
He stands up and starts looking for anything wrong with the deck.
What I meant that by that is that Hoth was being affected by the Fae and organized things differently. So I tried to fix it the best I can, but obviously you know more than I. So you steer, I'll fix with your direction.
God damn it.
Yeah.
God's fucking damn it. Just walks over to the helm, looks at Wave. All right, you can go to. What the fuck happened?
Wave forgot your name.
To be fair, I forgot everyone's names for 2 seconds.
Whatever. You know what? Just let me. You know what? You know what? Fuck it. I don't care. You know what? Fuck it. Just give me the fucking wheel.
Alright, calm down.
Literally, this is her reaction. It's like she is fucking laughing her ass off.
You know what? Wave, you've had enough of a day. You go downstairs and sleep.
Oh, I have enough of the day. Yeah, you're right, I've had enough for the day.
All right. I'm just
All
gonna
right.
take
So,
over.
what do you guys think about alphabetical order?
Shut the fuck up!
Oh,
All three of you Shut the fuck up.
I just want to sail the ship. I'm just gonna sail the ship. I'm just gonna sail the ship.
Don't
Right.
run into anything. And walks down.
No. Wait, we were gonna talk about your map.
Comes back up. Right!
He's just like,
Dumbasses. I'm surrounded by dumbasses.
I'm still
just
organized.
like,
Hey, can I tell what the barrel was that went over? After,
Oh, yeah, we
going
didn't
through all
get
the
it.
things.
we never got that.
was that a top deck specific item? Or was that from the cargo hold?
Yes.
Now that I've gone through all the things.
It was a top deck specific item.
What was it?
As he grabs the wheel, because
What
he
was it?
memorizes the place of everything when he's on the ship, he starts looking around.
Oh, no.
Why is there a barrel missing?
Hold
Why
on.
is there a barrel missing?
Hold on. Just to answer Hoth's question, would we have figured out what was in that barrel by process of elimination?
I don't think you would.
Red has an inventory list. Because that was the last thing he asked for when they left.
Would I have that inventory list and able to discern what was it?
If you got it off of my person.
Oh, it's on your person? Never mind then. I thought it was just something in general.
And I'll start systematically going through the list.
Please be something great. Please be something great.
I hope it's fucking food.
All the pickles are gone.
Pickle rag. Oh.
Wave walks up, starts pulling out his map. In which, for the people at home that are curious what Wave's map is, there you go. This is what Wave's map is.
I'm looking at. Okay, there it is.
Oh my god. I love that it'd be just an hour and there'd be so much fuckery.
Right. It's been just
Yeah.
an hour.
And you just decided to bring the fucking giant man
This
back.
this feels like a 4-hour session condensed into one. This has been the longest fucking session in existence.
This has been the longest hour.
LDG,
my.
what was in the barrel that went missing as I went searching through the inventory list? If you don't mind me asking.
It was a barrel of drinking water.
You fuckers.
There's water all around. We're fine.
You. No, he doesn't even tell you what it is. He just, you
Okay.
fuckers. You mother fucking.
Hey, don't look at us. It was Art that did it.
Theonros has by this point, like, face stepped onto the crow's nest and is in a fetal position, like laughing herself to death. Like,
Red is white knuckle, like. Well, I mean, he's all red, but he's
Pink knuckled.
He was white knuckling the fucking banister as hard. He's just, motherfuckers, you fuckers. Oh my fucking god. Do you have any idea how important that barrel was? Possibly could ever have been in case of shipwreck scenario.
No, what was it?
That was fucking drinking water.
Oh, thank God it wasn't the rum. Oh, thank God. Thank God.
He
it
looks
wasn't.
at you, goes downstairs,
oh my god.
comes up with a
Steering
keg.
the ship.
As he's going out, says Wave runs back up to the helm and steers it.
He comes up with a keg, and he looks at Hoth. This?
Listen,
Rud,
if we shipwreck, we'll have nothing to drink.
Rud, and like Theonros by this point, like she has like.
He walks over to the. He's just holding it, like staring at you.
Theonros is like now shouting at him and like is coming down from the thing. He says, "I know how to make water.
I can also do that. No.
We're fine." Like, and she's gonna take a random.
I just wanted to put the fear of God in him, and he put it to the back.
That's exactly what it was.
Oh my god.
All right.
You don't want to see me without the drink.
So wait,
Let's
does
talk about this fucking map for a minute, please.
Red actually throw the thing off the ship?
No, he literally like watches him Hoth slightly starting to panic, and he goes, "I just wanted to see it," and he puts it back.
Okay, gotcha.
You can make a god bleed.
Oh my god.
So and then Red comes back up on deck, takes over the helm again, and goes, "All right, what map are we talking about?"
But first, someone take the helm.
That's what I just said.
Okay,
I'm here
cool.
at the helm. Damn it!
Gotcha.
Wait, get off the helm.
Can we
Blood
just take a little break?
Oh my god. It's an hour in.
Are we,
Break in
know,
an
but-
hour?
are we
But
good?
I need to speak to my brother because he's using up all of the fucking internet, so everything is lagging for me.
Okay.
I just need to speak with him. For a few moments, you can just chat.
Okay.
Alright.
Holy shit.
Holy shit. I was like, do you need a break after 1 hour? I know that we're fucking jackasses, but
Come on.
I'm not even getting drunk today.
God.
I have soda.
I will be after this.
Probably will be too. My 6-pack's out in the garage.
Oh my god.
Oh, this is
Okay.
too good.
It's okay. I can't see chat. So, hi chat, wherever you are. I can't see you.
Actively avoiding chat as well.
So, Wolf, how have you been enjoying this session?
Oh, she's fucking adoring. Russian Wolf and I, like, she's the one that I've made the D&D world with.
My face hurts.
Good.
Oh.
It's okay.
Oh.
I have to stop drinking for a while because apparently I scared a couple people last night or the night before last. I
Huh.
don't remember.
Okay, there's the problem.
Well, there's the issue.
Okay, fruit roll up, man.
Okay. This is a chaotic group.
It was so bad. Wasn't it yesterday?
Not
because
the
I called you Zeba.
not the characters, the players.
I fucking love this so much.
Yeah. We were in Discord chat, and I said, "Man, what if I just got drunk?" And Gunsy's like, "Again?" I'm like, "Shut up, Zeba! You're not my mom."
All right.
Whew.
How y'all doing?
Well, I just built abs after that 1 hour.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a pretty interesting hour.
Okay, so
Anyway.
when they group up, Wave will have the world map, the actual world map up, and then he'll have his world map up at the same time.
Art comes and joins you. Sits just by the map that's Wave's world. Just looks at it. Wave's world.
And I was given a description of like each continent, and then it'll say like Wave is from Udurun, the southern continent, and then did the giants say that he was from Trind?
Yeah, the giant that you met said he was from Trind.
Okay, this is where the giants was from.
So, wait, this doesn't make any sense.
How do you think I feel?
Yeah, Wave, I've been sailing for a long time, and your islands don't exist. Not here.
Well, and not only that, but Art, you can vouch for me. Like, I was raised to know this world inside and out.
Mhm.
I was tutored.
Tortured.
No,
I retorted.
I was tutored. Tutored. I was tutored to know everything because of the potentiality that I could be the next ruler.
Yep.
I don't know what this is, Wave, but
It's another plane.
it's a... That's what I thought too, but I wasn't sure.
No, I've been there. It's nice.
You've been there.
They're a lot more racist, but
Hmm. So you're at a better place, Wave.
That doesn't help the fact that his family isn't here.
We
Or
don't know
how
that.
he got here.
We don't know that either.
All I remember is we were sailing around. I don't remember where specifically. Probably near Uterun. And then we were at a bar drinking. I passed out, and then I woke up in Aces.
Wave and Theranros, I would like for you to roll an insight check.
Cool. Okay, let's see. That's a 5.
Fucking 7.
Wait, 11 plus 5, so 16.
11.
Yeah, Wave, you remember that the first time Art looked at your map, she pointed at Trind and said, "That's where I died."
Right. She did say that.
Oh, did you say that this is where you were killed?
Yes. In
Wait,
Trind.
what?
As you
Yeah,
see-
they had this huge war between the elves.
No, I mean, wait, you're dead?
Nope, nope, nope.
No, I'm
Right.
not. Can't you see I'm here?
clearly alive.
Look
Clearly.
of confusion.
Good. People can be revived under the right means.
If I die, just let me die. He just
No.
goes back to sailing. Mm-mm.
What if you're close to death?
That's not what I said. I said if I die, let me die.
Yes, but I can revive you. As it stands right now, if you were struck by the gods and you were pronounced dead, I could revive you within a minute.
How about we get there when we get there?
You would be dead and wouldn't be able to give me consent.
He just looks at you. We'll get there when we get there.
Anyway,
Can we turn our focus back?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yes.
so it's another plane. Why is it? Because from what I understand with planes, there's the elemental planes, and then there's the planes relating to the gods. Not so is this a plane relating to the gods, or
No, this is a different material plane.
interesting? So it's just overlapping.
I don't know.
Well, I only say
If
that.
that were true, wouldn't we be seeing remnants of their islands coming through?
No, I'm saying that because, Wave, you said that these stars are yours, yes?
They are, right?
Yep.
Yeah, they're the same stars I've always looked at. Nothing. The sky has never changed. Well, except maybe that one cloud, but
Clouds can change, but so then that means that this world, our world and your world, must inhabit the same space. And know that planes, they can overlap with each other and not affect each other. So, for example, the astral plane is a plane that is always here. We cannot see into the astral plane, but we are existing in the astral plane. Essentially, the astral plane is where spirits are, if you want to be simplistic about it.
I mean, that's where you guys went to when we were heading our way to Eagle Shore, right?
Yes, that we were transported into the astral plane, so we were still here, but we couldn't see you or hear you. But clearly, as you saw, if I wrote onto the ship, then you could see it.
But clearly, this is not.
This is different.
This is different. Like,
This is way out of any comfort level I have.
This is different, but also the same. this is different in the fact that our world will not. I do not know if this is the case. It's a theory. I do not know if our world can affect yours or vice versa.
I mean,
But I think that we are still occupying the same space.
when he will turn, Wave will turn to Art. When in the war did you die?
The end.
How long ago was that?
She starts counting on her fingers. It's just 300 years ago?
Okay. It was. I had to ask it. I know you talked about it, but you never gave me details on it. You always told about me when told me about it when I was a kid.
And that's how long the war, how long ago the war was for me, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's historically the greatest, the biggest war that your world has gone through. The 500-year peace treaty between the elves and the dwarves broke, and their whole continent, the continent of Trind, just plummeted into war.
Yeah.
There is no one alive today in your world that was a part of the war,
Would make sense.
except
Yeah.
for Art now.
Maybe it was something that... Alright, maybe it was something that during the war that somehow is causing this?
Hey, wait. No, hold on. Art.
Yeah?
A giant came from this world. Just now.
Mm-hmm.
What if people or things from that world are falling through to ours?
Seems reasonable.
So, and she takes out a piece of parchment, and I just assume that she has like a sand pouch for like weighing papers.
Yep.
So imagine, and she's gonna take our or like the main map, and she's gonna put it down. So imagine that this parchment is your world wave, and this map is the one that we have. And she's going to take the blank parchment, and she's going to take a knife, and she's gonna stab random holes into it, and lift it up and put sand on it and shake it, so that things are falling through.
So he's saying that my world is leaking into yours.
Potentially.
That can't be good.
I don't know if that is entirely true. I
So there's a slight possibility that my crew, my family, could have slipped into this world also.
It's a possibility. I do not know how widespread. This is all the theory. I have no idea. This is all theory based.
This is where Varad would have come into play.
I think we are on the right track regardless to find our answers regarding that at my kingdom. I think if anyone would be able to answer those questions, it would be my father or at least the council there.
Well, but first we need to get back to,
That would explain by the only information we found about your family, Wave, was that they were spotted, but no one knows where the ship disappeared to. What if they're coming in and going out?
if they're...
What if the... Art, is it... please correct me, I dabble more, as you know, with dead than planes. This is way out of my reach. Is it possible that the planes are trying to merge?
The only way that would be possible is if a higher power wants it. Planes is not something that mortals can play with.
No, but...
But it is if they have a lot of magical energy.
No. No mortal can play with the planes.
I'm just saying.
Only gods can play with planes.
What if someone were to become a god?
there are ways to become a god, and if you become a god, then you are allowed to play with the planes. The other gods are gonna shun you, but
Maybe your he will wave to the Theros. Maybe your mother.
if anyone in this plane
Maybe
would
she's
become a god,
maybe
it
she's
would be your parents.
maybe she's sort of doing this as a prank.
No, she wouldn't. She wouldn't do that.
This is more doomsday than prank.
Exactly. This is too far. Like even with what happened when we were going to Way, it was a prank. It was all good. Like I mean, we were panicking because we didn't know what was happening.
I
but
mean,
nothing happened.
She was the one responsible for you guys going to the astral plane, right?
I don't remember disappearing.
But it still makes no sense. We don't even know. I don't even know what's happening with my mother right now. All I know is that honestly, I don't know anything. I think at this point I think it's still a good idea to throw out fissures and try to ascertain knowledge on your family and go from there. But as for getting you home, I think you're here for a while.
Well, if he got here, there could be a way to get him back.
It would, but we don't know if his family is here or not.
We also don't know if we can get him through, if we'll get sucked through too.
And I would
to
much
be
prefer to
fair-
be in the same place as my family.
To be fair, just a simple plane shift would do it, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
But the issue is that,
If it's all wonky fucky.
well, the issue
Hey.
is more.
Tyrion Rose,
What?
do you know the spell Banish?
Banishment. Let's see. And she pulls out her book and looks through it as I look for my spells.
Prayers.
Out of game, that's a 4th level spell.
No, that's still beyond me.
Hmm.
But I know the spell of which you speak.
Yeah, because if you use Banish on a creature that's not from this plane, it returns to the plane that it came from.
And it keeps them there?
For a time.
No, it keeps them there forever.
It does. I thought it was only for a time. I'll have to do
If they're from a different plane, they go back to their original plane.
Yep.
I'll have to do more research into that then, because I thought it was only for a small time. Regardless, so then, what your suggestion is to banish Wave and any
I mean,
family
if
members?
he is from a different plane, he won't come back.
But
If he's from this plane, he will come back.
But I
So
mean, if
it's-
it is possible for me to go back and forth, that'd be nice, because I would hate to not be able to see you people after this.
Well, then you would have to find someone on your plane that can cast Banish or some other sort of planar magic and bring you here. But Banish is a bit predictable because it will put you in any random plane unless you're on a plane that's not your home plane. Get
Would
my
it-
meaning?
Would it be possible for me to have? Is there like some sort of way to move between planes? Like freely?
That requires a lot of magical power.
Yeah, that's something that I'm not even like.
And if
I've
the
heard of it, but I've never seen it happen.
I would need to speak to the mage when we finally get the crew.
and if it's all merging, like I think it is, if we banish Wave, if it's merging, he wouldn't leave.
That would just confirm our point, but I don't want to risk that because
If it's
could-
merging, he would just go to another plane. And that could be any plane ever. It could be the fire plane and we'd be burned alive in a second.
yeah, banishing wave would be too high of a risk, in my opinion, to experiment. I would not be. I would not be keen on doing that.
What if we banish a part of him?
I don't think that would work.
Yeah.
Wouldn't you need my permission to do that?
Actually,
How do you feel about all of your fingers?
no, I was thinking like
Wave puts out his claws.
I
What's a hand on wave? No.
I was thinking more a lock of your hair. It would be yours.
But it's a part of me.
Yes. So we would just pluck a lock of your, or cut a lock of your hair, and see if that would work. Banish a lock of hair.
I might be able to do that, but I do believe I need some extra equipment.
What do you need?
My lab.
So back home.
Yes.
Which we can't get to right now.
Well, we're
which
on our way
which
there.
is on the Fey Island, right?
Yes.
Yes.
But first we need to get to Icilport to
That's why I meant we can't get there right now, because we need to get to Icilport, stock
Well-
up so we can get to Azos,
Well,
and
this
then
is
from there.
yes, and this is all long term, so of course, well, it'll happen when it happens. But at the very least, we can talk about it and think of what to do when we get there. But in the meantime, I think it's just keeping an eye out and making sure we're safe until we can get back to my home.
And before we split up Theodos, just a quick question.
Hmm.
I know he doesn't want to be bothered with this current situation, but would you be able to contact Ferald and maybe have him on the side figuring out what's going on? Or would he be too busy with his current situation?
Frankly, I don't think Veral deserves to know what's happening with you.
He kind of left us high and dry there, buddy.
I understand what you mean, but trust me when I say that Art is a much better and more cunning of just.
Oh no, I'm not denying Art's ways. I'm just saying maybe we need another person helping?
My
Well, that's what we got this fucker for. And he grabs Hoth and he yanks him in. And he's like, by the way, you can talk too.
Well, I was just thinking, and I have a glass in my hand, and I drop ice into it. You know, if these worlds are merging, and you drop the ice in, and the booze rises in the cup, the next port we go to, we can see if the levels have risen, and I'll take a drink.
it's not too late to throw him overboard.
Whose idea was it to bring him on board?
We can't throw him overboard.
Why not?
But
Why?
As I
no,
say so.
What? No, wait. Everyone, shut up. Why is he here?
Because I brought him.
Why?
Because I have to.
Why?
Because I have information that he wants and I want to keep an eye on him.
I mean, that's good
Why?
as answer as any.
Just
also, I'm not wrong. We will see if the water levels have risen.
Not.
he is wrong,
trying-
but
Not.
that's
not
not the point.
I'm not trying to be my child's self here. I'm genuinely asking why, and you're not answering.
That's up to him.
And she looks to Hoth.
Wave will also turn to Hoth.
Why does
And it's just steering the ship.
Art, one of the most powerful mages in the world, have to keep an eye on you, a
What?
human?
Why are you on a leash?
They're all good questions. I'm just here for a good time, not a long time.
So you're not gonna answer. Okay.
Did she bring you back to life?
Just know I'm here to help.
Insight check.
DM, you didn't answer my question before stream. Can I tell or get an essence of what he is?
14.
As far as you know, he's human.
14 insight.
What do I gotta roll?
Well, if you're lying, you gotta roll a deception. If you're not lying, then you don't have to roll at all.
Rolling.
Damn.
No. What did 12?
And I rolled a
Jesus!
and I said 14.
Damn
That's a fucking +8, boys.
it. What?
He has a 20 and he has a 20 and then a +3 for his because he's proficient. God damn.
And you,
Uh,
okay, so I rolled higher.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
You can tell that he is not. Either he's not telling the truth or he's leaving something out, but he's not being entirely truthful.
Why don't you tell us what you're really on to? And starts to reach for his rapier.
well, that doesn't.
Art will start to reach for her dagger.
Guys, I'm the one piloting.
Wait, she doesn't have the dagger, right? Oh no, you gave it
Yeah,
back.
she got it back.
Okay.
What did I say about throwing daggers at cats?
I wasn't gonna throw it at the cat.
Right now into shore. Stop.
As captain, I demand you tell us why you're here. Why are you brought here?
And as his overseer, I tell you not to threaten him.
Well, I'm not gonna argue with the lady.
You suddenly feel the ship list hard right as I just start spinning the wheel rapidly.
I'm gonna. Theonros, that was me because I wanted to see. Theonros, because she's so integrated with the conversation, she literally falls, like, towards where the ship is being steered.
Do I
and falls on her ass.
do I make a dexterity saving throw?
I just
you
did that
want to.
because- Yeah, that was me just because I could.
Yeah, Art also just flops to the ground.
22.
Yeah, you're fine.
I'll take a hop step and offer my hand to help you up. Theron Rose.
She looks at you for a hot second and takes it.
And then you feel it list quickly to the left as he spins the wheel back the other way.
I'm gonna plant my footing. Best I
Alright.
can. Let's see what
Yeah.
happens.
Art just keeps laying on the deck.
Yeah. I just do it because I want to. I have no fucking
19.
oof. Fall on each other and kiss. Fall on each other and kiss. Do it.
It's a 10. It's a 10.
You wobble a bit, but you're still on your feet.
Yeah. No, that's my shipping like.
Burrito, I thought this was a different campaign, not the Dirty 20 campaign.
Fall on each other and kiss. Fall on each other and kiss. Kiss. Fall in love. Let's do this. I only have one shippable character, and this is it.
Christ.
This is only our second outing. Pace yourself.
Now that that's out of the way, can we all calm down? I have a ship to pilot, and I don't like distractions.
Frankly, I was minding my own business. I don't know what you're talking about.
Wait,
Yes, it's time for both of you, and she puts a hand on both of the boys and says and directs both of you to the captain's quarters and says, "It's time for both of you to go to bed, and let the bigger folks take care of the mess that you've made."
Oh, Captain, my captains. I walk away.
I am the only captain. And it goes down.
Don't kill them in your sleep, and I'm going to listen to Rud and
No promises.
and I'm gonna listen to Rud's directions and follow his orders to fix up the ship.
He doesn't tell you to do anything. He just leaves the ship the way it is. You can tell, like, there's a look of slight aggravation, but he's more focused on just piloting the ship at this moment.
She's gonna wait until like midnight or like 1 and ask, and just say, there anything you want me to do? You usually give me orders.
Yeah. Just go to sleep or do something. I can't deal with all of us trying to kill each other right now. That's not. We're in the middle of a fucking crisis. We got one guy who's come over from a completely different plane. We got you in a disappearing island. We have now an undead friend of yours. We have some other shapeshifter.
I'm actually not undead.
To me, you're undead. I'm sorry, but that's how I'm viewing you. It's how I make sense of this.
Sorry.
So,
I just
Good.
want to get through this night.
I understand. I just wanted to point out that I don't think that they were genuine. As you know, with new people, comes with getting to know each other and being brash in order to see where limits are.
Yeah. Just, I've seen enough crew fighting to last a lifetime.
I understand. I'll try to fix.
There's nothing you can do about it. It's just something they'll have to figure out. But for the meantime, would you move that barrel over there slightly to the left? And 3 inches back.
Yes, sir. And she goes down and fixes up the chip.
OCD. High fantasy.
Do I have to roll a D100 for tonight?
It's been a hectic day.
Okay.
Let's just leave it at that.
Okay.
I say that conversation was the old captain, my captain.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah.
Like, I think that was like the session for the night.
Like, the chaos was the same energy.
It was the specs.
Yes. The night goes by without a hitch. It's a calm night. Art spends most of the night in the crow's nest, just being vigilant, shouting out if she sees any ships. Anything else she keeps to herself.
And then when Theranos gets to that time, rather than going below deck like usual, she would go, again, like not like immediately close, but like she would be meditating closer to Rud than she normally would be. And that's where she would be resting for her 4 hours.
Yes.
Just gonna keep piloting the ship.
Wave dreams of killing Hoth.
Hey! Theranos, I don't think they're serious. Wave downstairs. Fucking want to take a Bowie knife into his chest.
I finished my drink. I am having the best sleep of my life.
Yeah, Theranos, they're not serious. Wave.
Yeah. Morning comes. Wave wakes up, goes back on deck. Rud is quietly steering the ship. Theranos is quietly awaiting orders.
Wave will go up and tag out Red.
I'll just nod, release the helm to you, and trudge his way downstairs.
Sleep well.
Yeah. Don't crash the ship, for fuck's sake.
I'll make sure they don't.
I won't.
He just goes downstairs. Down to the hold. And rests.
I'm sleeping in.
Alright.
Yeah.
Oh, if you're
I
down
could-
there when he goes down there, you have a rude awakening coming your way.
Fuck.
Which, are you still sleeping, or are you just like awake and laying there?
Oh no, I'm sleeping.
You're sleeping calmly, and the cot you're sleeping in.
Oh fuck.
Listen,
Yeah.
Hoth.
Uh huh.
And he gets down. He kind of just like the Captain America sits down in front of you thing.
Oh my god, amazing.
So.
So,
that's not
listen,
what I wanted to wake up next to.
no one wants to wake up next to this, Hoth. Let's be honest. Listen.
I mean, I've had worse mornings.
Yeah, probably. I appreciate your help, Hoth. I really do, and you joining along with us. And I would prefer it if to make sure this ship runs like the well-oiled, non-oiled machine it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
I'd appreciate it if you woke up with the rest of the crew and did your fair share.
Okay. Yeah. Sure.
Thank you. Now go upstairs. Captain Wave and Theron Rose First Mate both have things for you to do.
Oh shit.
All right.
And I flip the cot back over, set it down, and he stares at you and waits for you to leave.
I'm first mate.
Of course you are. Who else?
And I
You
just
have
take
first
my
and
time.
second
I
captain,
just take
and
my
we have
time.
first mate.
I take my time putting on all my armor, getting my shield. And... all right. I guess I'm ready to go now. Have yourself a pleasant night.
He just stares at you, just shakes his head.
I fucking love this. I fucking love this. It's like the 3 dumbass boys and the 1 brain cell.
Yeah, it's basically One Piece.
Oh god.
Shit!
Well, fuck. Wait, who's Luffy?
I'm Luffy, of course. And then,
of course.
well, hold on. Well, here's the thing. Red is.
We'll talk about this later. Okay,
yeah,
keep
we'll,
going.
yeah, we'll talk about this later. We'll debate about this later.
Fucking of course.
Put it to poll.
We can do that after stream.
All right. I come up.
Alright. I have nothing to do for today. You right there?
Wave,
Buddy?
No.
Wave would tell Hoth to mostly just clean the ship.
Yeah. No, Theranos is doing her usual shit, which is just making sure food is like, if it needs to be aerated to make sure that there's no mold, like make sure everything's fine. And she's doing her usual bullshit.
As I'm cleaning up, I'm eventually going to try going up and talking to Art. So they did bring up an interesting point. Why do you need me here?
Dum dum
Yes.
dum da 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 da.
She's just in the crow's nest on her back with her feet just up, like thrown over the edge of the crow's nest, just humming to herself, and you just climb up there and it's like, interesting question. Why am I here? And she just looks at you with this, like, if you hadn't known her, actually you don't know her, you would say, with this, like, naive curiosity on her face. And she's like, well, I know what you've been through.
What am I doing?
And what you're looking for. And I just want to make sure that I'm giving this information to the right person.
Well.
I want to see that you can handle yourself. And in case you die, well, that's it.
All right. Fair enough.
Also,
Why
I
are you
really wanted
here?
to travel with Venomous again.
Hey Art,
Yep.
do you see land?
I am fucking going to murder Art as soon as I find out this information. Holy shit.
Hi.
They make a good point. Why am I here?
That's a very good point.
I knew my motivations, but I didn't know their motivation.
Oh my god.
Literally because you're expendable, and I want to see if you can do what I want you to do.
Oh my
Well, here I am.
No, just literally because she has information he wants, and she doesn't want to look for him when she's done with Theranos, so she just brought him along.
Valid.
Theranos. It's always been Theranos.
Da-da-da-da-da-da.
I am just a monkey in armor.
Yes.
Dance, monkey, dance.
Art flings herself out of the crow's nest and just stands on the edge, just looking around. Just like, well, there's Kevrai to our left.
Do you see Icilport?
Icilport is that way.
You
About
see.
another day and a half travel.
Okay. We're almost there.
Road travel is so slow.
Speaking of which,
He's actually gonna look to Hoth. Hoth, are you back on ship level?
Yeah, I would have come down.
Like after looking up and like hearing this conversation, like she's gonna look to Hoth and be like, you know, that makes me want to. It makes me almost envy humans in a little way
Oh, why's that?
because you can sleep. It's from what I've heard, from what I've seen and what I've heard. It's essentially like, in its own way, like practice dying, if that makes sense. It's just like you're suspended in time for a little bit, and like things just move quickly.
Yes, I guess you could look at it that way. I prefer to have more hours in the day.
I mean, I would too if I wasn't stuck on a ship.
This is true. Have to find more things to do with your time.
do I roll for all captain, my captain?
Yeah,
Quick question: is my camera
Is your
still up for
pet
you
still,
guys?
like on your shoulder?
yeah,
No.
I can see.
Ah! We did it! We did it!
Yeah! I only asked because my camera went black for a second and I was scared.
Session's over. Campaign done.
We did it!
Done it, boys.
Okay, bye.
We just plane shift. Plane shift.
Plane shift!
Oh my god. We did it, boys.
Is your pet still on your shoulder?
Oh, no.
Nani?
If you're talking about like the in character or not?
Dragon thing.
No, the
The
quadling.
Quadling.
The quadling is like inside Theon Rosh's shirt. Like it's like literally like it looks like she has like a big fucking like coil in her like on her belly, essentially.
Okay.
She reps
So
it every once in a
essentially,
while.
if she was being fucked with like an extra long dildo.
You just had to.
That's something that
Couldn't
Hoth
have
would
been
not
like,
question.
it looks like there's a rope underneath her shirt,
No.
or it looks like she's got a hose wrapped around her gut.
No, no.
We just went with dildo. That's
It's more of like a know your audience thing, and Hoth would not kink shame.
I mean, fuck it. He is a man of men.
You know you fucked up when Burrito says what the fuck.
Yeah. So,
I wish I was drunk.
LDG, please change the subject. What happens?
No.
Just gonna.
I'm gonna be here
Right.
all week. You can tune back in on Tuesdays and Wednesdays for my channel, and then you can also see me
I'm
on
so mad
Thursdays
that I
for-
can't kick you from this call.
I have the power.
Wait,
Yeah.
can you take 2 steps back? You're not in the splash zone.
Hey, I'm in the splash zone.
You are the
I hate
Shit.
all of you.
ship immediately.
I'm just.
You're
She's-
asleep.
She's not gonna pick the
I'm
69.
asleep.
She's not
I'm
gonna.
asleep.
At this point, LDG is looking for a combat encounter.
Oh, I'm looking for the leave button.
At least can we just continue on?
Yep, let's go.
All right. Just need to find your ship
Oh.
And sink it.
and sink it.
Huh.
Now,
Red's become 5 times the size as normal and has now become a raging douchebag. He's burning down the world.
It's the end of the world as we know it.
Damn
And
it, I
Red's
need a-
still fine.
Who's a good boy?
Aw, there's the purr.
Oh no, I got DM'd.
wasn't me.
Wasn't me.
Yo, what up, girl?
It's a quote. Okay, I got quoted in the hive. All right.
Ah, there it is.
Hive quotes.
I had to check.
I need a thingy.
What do we get for the almighty 69?
We got a combat.
Yeah, you do.
Now we do. It was before, but now we would. Question, what was it before we fucked it up and made it?
No, she's looking at the 69. Damn.
Damn. We had 69, then we ruined it.
I really should have buzzed my head today. I knew it was going to be a day for it.
Now, let's just look up. this
Sta-
beach.
How
Tarask.
okay, a party in one round.
Tarask.
Oh, that's easy.
Tarask, vampire, lich, dragon, half-breed.
Doesn't have to be that. I can just send a crack in your way.
Oh,
It's
man.
true, I did give her that lore.
Unlimited power.
Tentacles. I'm just sleeping away like a baby.
For now.
I've already forgotten what level you are.
We are
5.
level 5.
Level 5.
We're all 5.
There are 4 of you, and you are level 5.
And Tarask.
I mean,
We deserve it. I won't say no.
And new campaign. All right, let's do
I'll
it.
go out and fight. Fuck it.
It's okay, I have more.
I got 7 backup characters.
I got a few.
I have a lottery system. My rings are stuck on my fingers. I can't get it off. Oh, there's one. Okay. Got it off.
It's-
We're good.
It's just like.
Yeah, kinda. It's like I got big knuckles.
That'll work. Sure.
That'll work. Throws in Red Dragon.
You see an ancient blue dragon.
How did you know?
Hi there. I apologize.
Right, the one ancient dragon per crew member.
Chroma Conclave
One of each color.
matches our colors.
Ow!
We're just
There
feeding.
it is.
Just feeding the fodder of death.
Now we are going to move you all over
Whoa,
here.
whoa, 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 whoa!
Here's... that's your echoing. So for all of you that were wondering, what?
Yes.
For all of you that were wondering what our new character looks like, I introduce to you Sean Connery. Sean Connery in full plate armor.
The fact that
What a sight of beauty!
A man of men.
And then you see this is Funerals, this is myself. I don't know where Red is.
I'm underneath the deck sleeping.
He's underneath the deck, sleeping, but this red jewel thingy up here, that's art.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh,
Because
okay.
I
I was like
don't
trying to
have
figure out what the. I was like,
I don't have an accurate picture of her, so
I was gonna say we have a giant gemstone on top of our ship, and
no,
no
that's
one.
art.
And no one's
Well,
complaining.
art is a gem,
Oh yeah, there she
Aw.
is. Heck yeah.
a scary
She-
gem.
Her. No, I'm not gonna say that. Anyway,
A scary gem, but a gem nonetheless.
What do
I
we
mean,
Yes.
I'd like to kiss her, Gem.
What do we see? What do we see?
Zeba! Stop it! You're raising the.
Oh no,
What you done?
Zephyr!
You've raised the challenge rating. The DM has become a god, and we can't find them.
Well, guys, I guess we just keep sailing until we find our destination. I guess that's.
Well,
LDG,
Everything
welcome
was
back.
fine, and we got exactly where we wanted to be.
yeah.
I'm just gonna stab myself.
I'm gonna put if to be. I'm gonna just so it's balanced as the host. I'm going to quit. I'm just going to put Zeba on mute here. There. There.
are we ready to go now?
I'm ready to go, but you can't stop Zeba. They're just gonna type it out.
Seba,
Zeba's been muted by Kunzi.
I know Seba's been muted, but they can still hear me. Can we please do
International
this
sign for
encounter
peace.
without just chaos, please?
Let's do it. Let's do
I
it.
play the game.
Let's get back to the game.
Can we just try?
I waited for this all week, guys. Can I just play the game?
Same.
Or we're just gonna throw Seba overboard?
Let's go. Let's go. Let's do this.
Well, Seba, you can be muted for a little while longer, because you're not gonna talk anyway.
Oof. Oof.
So, Seba, come back. I actually need you to do shit. I need you to do a dexterity saving throw.
Oh boy. Wow, if that's not poetry.
All
Can we
righty
unmute Zeba?
then.
I want to hear this.
Okay. Unmuting. It'll take a while. Hold on. I'm not sure why sometimes it takes 2 years to unmute people. Zoom takes quite some time to unmute someone, and I don't know why.
Me neither.
There we go.
Because I need to accept.
Oh, okay.
Unmute me.
You're muted. You're now unmuted.
Yes.
No, I'm not.
Yes.
If this isn't poetry, I don't know what is.
I
Oh.
fucking love natural ones.
All begging for the one.
Especially-
You were the one held this off.
Especially with a potential love interest. Oh.
Okay, so what
Wave.
happens?
And Hoth, you can see what looks like a horse made out of seagrass
Oh,
Seaweed.
fuck.
jump up right beside Seba
I know what that is.
and drag her ass off the ship into the sea.
Red, wake up!
Kelpie. Fucking Kelpie. I see you. I know what that is.
Don't you dare metagame, cause I'll fucking punish
Oh,
you.
I don't know how it is in D&D. I just know what it is in Mythos.
As I see it try to run off with Theron Rose, I'm gonna cast Command.
All right.
I'm taking my turn to yell at Red to wake up.
Has to be a 16 Wisdom.
Wisdom saving throw, eh? Oh. Yeah, you got it.
And I tell
What
it
is
to
your command?
drop.
It drops Seba in the water and it keeps running.
Oh no. Fine.
You keep
this-
saying Zeba, not Theranos.
Oh. No, it drops Seba.
Oh, so we're just Zeba now. Zeba's been replaced.
Yes. Theranos and Seba has switched places. No,
Uh,
it
Theranos-
drops Theranos into the
Just-
water.
Just for curiosity's sakes. First of all, how is the Kelpie carrying me? Is it like carry me by the collar, or is it like?
It basically grabbed onto your belt and just yanked you.
Okay. Okay, so it's not. It's like a It's like a big cat trying to get game. Okay.
Yeah.
She literally she screams because she is not used to this, and yells "fuck" and then like falls into the water.
Wave will dive off and try. Will dive off.
All
and
right.
try- After waking up, Red just.
Yes. Red is awake, and I would like for all of y'all to roll initiative.
Yes.
Oh, bless it. That's a 4. I have a +0 modifier.
That's going to be a total of 16.
I got a total of 18.
Okay, stop. Just roll and remember the number. I'll ask for it.
All right.
Because if you just shout it out, I'm gonna forget. And I also need to roll initiative. A fucking thing is cocked.
Yeah, I've noticed that it does that, and it's just really weird.
It is.
Fuck. Okay. Let's see here. Now, Zeba, what did you get? Or
I'm gonna be paying, like, zoning out for a hot second.
Yep. Eldritch, what did you get?
I got a grand total of 18.
Hoth.
25.
Jesus,
Holy fucking moly.
you beautiful man. I see you.
Oh, that's right. You have your initiative just like me.
Yep.
Wave.
16.
Fucking ends and bounds.
Which
leaps
is
and God
which is
knows.
kind of low for me.
Yeah.
The
You
lowest
could
initiative
say
I've
that
ever
again.
rolled of all times was -3,
Oh Jesus.
and that was in a one-shot.
Oh.
How the heck
He was a fat bastard.
How the fuck?
He was just a really fat character. That's how we made it make sense.
Well, let's just put this one out here so you can actually see the creature. And Zeba's there. In the water. Hoth! Thou go thirst.
Let's see. If I go to there, that's what? That was. Oh, there's still. How far to Theranos here? 30.
30 feet.
Okay. As soon as I get there, I'm going to cast Bless on Theranos, myself, and Wave.
#bless.
Hey.
Hashtag Bless.
So that's a D. Is it just a D4? One D4.
Yeah, it's a D4 to attack rolls or saving throws.
Yeah, basically, continuing, like, essentially like guidance, but...
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. So it's a time length.
So,
Up to a minute
guidance...
concentration.
Guidance is for skills, bless is for, everything else.
Okay, but is it like a D4 I can only use it once, or is it like a thing I can
It's
just?
continuous.
Oh, it's
Until the
continuous.
spell ends.
Okay, cool.
And as long as he maintains concentration, you got it.
Got it. Okay.
And then, I'm trying to see what you can do with a bonus action. I was just thinking if I could throw a rope out or something towards Theranos.
Yeah.
Cool. That's all.
You throw a rope out. And Theranos has the opportunity to grab it using her reaction. There you go.
If I have a reaction, then yeah, I'll be grabbing onto it.
Yeah. Alrighty then. Le Kjempe. Le run back. will try to grab you again.
Fucking mint.
Let's see.
Oh, Barry,
Where is my advanced dice roller? There it is. Why did I roll twice there? No, that's the initiative. 11, does that hit you?
No.
No. You hear the Kelpie just come running back towards you, and you hear a rather big splash behind you as the Kelpie tries to grab you again.
She yells, fuck again, and continues trying to grab onto the rope.
Red!
Well, I've been rudely awakened. And I don't know what's going on, so Red comes using his 40 movement speed to come out on the deck.
The bait's overboard.
and you see, and you can see.
Like, what's going on?
You would I just want to make it clear for roleplay purposes. You would have heard her scream, get dragged off the ship, and yell "fuck" when she fell into the water, and she is continuing to shout profanities. I just want to make that clear for roleplay purposes.
Oh.
Yeah, Theranos is in the water with a horse behind her, trying to grab onto her, just shouting "fuck, fuck, fuck."
And you see me fishing for Theranos.
Well, you watch Red run to the side of the ship, look down, reach back behind him, pull out one of his javelins, and just beam it at the horse.
Yo. Roll a one, roll a one, roll a one.
Do you want to die?
I mean, I just would find it hilarious.
No, I thought it was a 20! I thought it was a 20!
So that's an 8.
That's rude. Oh my
Yeah,
god. That's
I'm
so
a
not
little
cool. That's so not cool.
I'm so triggered right now. Oh!
You throw the javelin, but your newly awoken self has not yet rubbed the sleep out of your eyes, so it's a bit blurry and you miss.
Well, he goes, well, that sucks. Pulls out another one and shucks again.
Ooh, that's better.
There you go.
24.
The first one was the warm-up.
Does a 24 hit the damn horse?
Yes, a 24 hits the damn horse.
He goes, I've never heard of a horse that walks on water. 9!
Nice. There you go.
9?
That's all I got.
All right.
9 piercing damage.
Oh,
That's 2 javelins that I just lost.
righty then.
Alrighty then.
Wave. It's not your turn.
Ah,
Right beside you comes another horse,
Shh.
and it tries to grab you. And
Nope.
It fails miserably. Just gnaws at the air. Nom, nom.
I feel like it's just like,
Yeah.
wow,
It missed you by a lot, but still there. No, Wave. It's your turn.
With one hand on the steering wheel, he pulls the rapier out with his other, and he'll take a swing. He'll take a poke at the seahorse.
poke, poke.
Let me just take a look at my... Okay, +7. That's a 12 hit.
Miss.
Really?
You poke at the horse with one hand still on the steering wheel of the ship, and the horse just ducks under, avoiding you.
All right. Let me just see if I can do it. Let me just see if I can do anything else. No, that's all Wave is going to do.
All right.
I do not have the lap room for this shit. I do not have the lap room for one fat ass cat and then a kitten.
You put the kitten on top of the cat.
Whoa.
Red, 17. Does that hit you?
Oh, there's a third one.
That. Yeah, just hits.
Yeah, I would like for you to roll a strength check.
You have bless.
No, he doesn't.
No, I don't.
Oh, right, because it's...
I can do 3 people,
Is
and
this
he
a
was not
strength
dead.
check or saving throw?
Saving throw.
And you did it to... Hoth cast it on himself, Wave, and...
I mean, it's not bad, but...
You take 4 damage.
Alright. That's 20 total.
Dirty 20.
And you're not grappled.
I'm okay with that. I'll take 4
Cool.
damage.
I rolled crap today, I see.
He bites his hand. What are you doing?
Farinros! There's a Kelpie behind you.
Oh shit. I'm sorry. I like fucking people were DMing me regarding like Kanoa shit. I was just like focusing on that for a hot second. Let me see. First of all, long rest. Sorry, I'm just like doing long rest so I have all my spell slots back. All right. Do I have anything? I'm going to, while holding the rope, I'm going to cast Misty Step, and that gets me actually 30 feet.
All right.
So, because I keep
You can
on
place yourself on the boat.
yeah, so essentially she's just like grabs the rope to stabilize herself, looks over her shoulder and says, "Fuck this," and she casts Phase Step and immediately appears here.
Yep.
Welcome back.
Fuck this. And then that was a bonus action. I am going to what's that? I am going to cast let's see. I'm going to cast Bane on all 3 Kelpies.
Ooh.
Yep. That means they get a minus
That's a...
E4.
Yep.
It's the opposite of
Bless.
So
Yeah,
exactly the same rules, but opposite.
What rolls are order?
They must make a charisma saving throw.
I love charisma saves. They're so fun. Especially mirrors.
Boom, boom, boom.
They all fail.
For the viewers at home, for the viewers at home, there was a 7, a 6, and a 14.
So she is going to essentially like, essentially she Misty steps back, and I completely forgot what the spring one does because I'm a dumbass. And she Misty steps back and, I'm gonna say like petals like pull like bloom out of her, and she's just gonna like look at all of them, and her eyes go dark, and she just says in Sylvan, "Stop," and cast Bane.
Oh, that reminds me. Wave. Next time you roll an attack, make sure you roll a d4 as well.
Oh, goddamn it. Okay.
That 12 could have been higher, but next time.
Well then.
I'm writing blessed down. Give me a sec.
Yeah.
Blessed.
Blessed.
And while this is happening, I'm gonna look up what the fuck my face step did because
Dum 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 da na 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 na. This is the second ever combat we've ever had, right?
pretty much.
Yeah, 'cause there was the one with the bandits where we did nothing. There wasn't even a fight.
Yeah, I talked our way through that one.
Wave was going to fight.
Who's up?
I'm done, so it should be top of the order. Right?
Unless Art goes.
Oh yeah, Art.
Yeah, you do have an art with you.
Art.
Art.
She is quite powerful, so I'm trying to nerf her.
When you're in spring, instead of casting Misty Step on yourself, you can cast it on somebody else who's willing.
Since it's not my turn, I'm going to grab a quick. I'm going to take a quick second to grab something to eat.
Yep.
Zeba. I said spring face step is that you can touch someone who's a willing creature within 5 feet of you and send them instead of you.
Oh. Then, yeah, no, it wouldn't have worked. I didn't find that information.
Yeah, it's summer, winter, and autumn who get to do the other
yeah.
shit.
That's right. I could still... No, I used my face up for the day, so I can't use it.
Yeah, autumn charms, winter frightens, and summer deals damage, but spring is just to teleport an ally somewhere else.
Well, yes, Art stands up in the crow's nest and she points to the Kelpie that's standing next to Wave. She utters an enchantment and you see how the Kelpie just freezes in place, unable to move. Off!
Yeah. I have, how much movement do I have? 30. Let's see. Can I get here? I don't know how to actually do the movement.
You
Just
click and drag your character.
Click and drag your thing.
Can I get there?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yes, you can.
cool. And I'm going to roll for attack.
You roll with advantage because the Kelpie is incapacitated.
Blessed.
And where I am.
And you're flanking it, so yeah.
Okay, so the first one was 19 to hit.
19 hits.
Okay, and then I get one of these. Do one of those. Plus sneak attack.
Oh god, you're a sneak attack.
That's 2d6 for you.
Yeah. So 18 damage.
Jesus.
And
18 damage
yes.
on Kelpie number that one.
And then I'm going to dash back to the middle there.
Yep.
Just.
Run. Whack!
Diamond
Run.
dash.
Yep.
All right. Kelpie number this one will run up here and try to grab on to their very prized possession called Funerals.
Not
Not that would hit me. Roll a d4, my guy.
Oh yeah, D4. I forgot.
Come on, 4.
It wouldn't.
Ah!
Yeah, no, my AC is 16. It would have worked anyway.
But it's the
19!
It's the premise. Yeah.
It's arbitrary.
Alright then, I would like for you to roll a strength saving throw.
And make sure you roll the bless.
Yep, I know.
Blessed.
And I
Like
will
that.
roll
Blessed.
No!
1d6 plus
I saw one. Oh no.
That is a strength save, so that would be a 18.
You take 4 points of damage because I can't roll damage for shit this time around. And you are
Alright.
not grappled.
There you go. Good.
Red.
Well, seeing as this fucker next to me just bit me,
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to enter an rage-filled rage.
Yes.
A rage
So-
with a rage-filled rage.
Yes, bonus action to rage, which I will mark one of those off. And when I enter a rage, I'm just pointing this out for people at home. I have advantage on strength checks, saving throws, but not attacks.
Mm-hmm.
And all strength-based weapon attacks get a +2 to their damage.
Yes.
As I pull out Stormbreaker.
And you're resistant to all physical attacks.
All physical attacks.
Good thing these bitches do magic damage.
I like to magically rage.
Well, it would work if I had chosen a different path, but I didn't. So,
Old bear.
yeah, no, I'm a storm. So I'm gonna pull Stormbreaker out
Yeah.
and swing at this fucker,
Yeah.
which
In which for the people at home, it's a reminder, it's a giant club.
15 to hit.
15 hits.
All right, that becomes +6. So 8 damage on the first smash,
Alrighty then.
which is magical because it's a magic weapon.
Yep.
And I'll bring it around town again
A magical +1 weapon. God damn.
for another swing. 17 to hit.
Hits.
8 +6 again. For 11 damage.
Oh no.
11 more damage.
And that is my action because I've already used my bonus action. And that is all I shall do.
Alrighty then. Then the Kelpie will return your so nice attacks. Try at least. As it will 20, does that hit you?
Wait, just roll D.
They roll a d4 too.
Yeah.
I have rolled a d4.
Oh no!
You
Got
added
a natural
D4.
17.
Oh, I see it.
You added a D4. You didn't subtract.
No, I did not. Look, I rolled a d20
Oh,
first.
I didn't look down. I'm blind.
Boy. They have +4 to attack. They rolled a 17, got 21. Rolled a 1 on the d4, got 20. Does
I mean-
20 hit you?
Yes, the 20 hits.
I know that going to rage affects your vision. I didn't think I'd go that far.
No, that's just natural, baby.
You're just always angry.
Sorry, I misunderstood.
That's my secret cat. I'm always angry.
Marvel is gonna send a cease and desist. Stormbreaker.
You take 8 points of damage.
If anyone's gonna get cease and desist, that'll be me because I'm the host of this stream.
Eat shit.
Stan Lee is calling me like, how?
Wave.
Because now he sees like the horse is like in a frozen position.
Yep.
Wave's gonna take his time to put the sword in his dominant hand. Look for a particular spot.
Yeah. You roll with advantage because it's still
Yep.
paralyzed.
Okay, does a 25 hit?
Yeah.
Alright, so this
Hits quite hard.
Okay, so what do we have? Let me just take a look at my actions. And I get my sneak attack?
You get sneak attack when you have advantage on a roll or a ally is within 5 feet of your enemy, so you do get You do get sneak attack.
Okay,
That's
so
swashbuckler. You just get it.
1d8. Yeah,
Oh
basically.
yeah.
As long as I'm not at a disadvantage, basically.
Yeah, and that's just if you have 2 people around you.
If you had played Inquisitive, you could get it every turn.
Let me just double check damage. +4. Okay.
Because Inquisitive.
That's going to be 19 points of
Holy moly.
19 points of piercing.
Which one is this?
Uh,
Which number that one?
The one that's frozen right next to me.
Yeah, I know, but I have numbers on them, so I can track their health.
So 19 points of piercing damage.
I am terrible at quick math.
2 + 2 is more. Is 1 is 2. Quick maths.
Oh damn.
You know
It is traversing death's door.
Hmm. It's like
As
Wave.
it-
It's like Wave was sort of taking his time, just like, how about here? That is going to be my turn.
Yes. And the Kelpie shall do. Wow. The Kelpie is probably screwed. Because it also has to roll a d4. Yeah, no, it's still stuck in place. It can't do shit.
Wave is just like, Wave is gonna, ooh, what you gonna do now, huh?
It's just standing there, breathing heavily. Just, it's not oozing blood, but it's oozing a like thick, dark green sludge.
It's just standing
Pyragos.
there, menacingly.
I am going to. I'm gonna take a 5-foot step back. And I am going to do 2 spells. I'm going to cast.
A 5-foot step
Oh wait,
provokes.
no wait, no, you're right. Never mind.
Yep.
This is not
I-
Pathfinder.
Right. No,
Oof.
I'm just used to fucking saying that. I'm going to cast a spiritual weapon, and I'm gonna whap it. And
Whap.
when she casts spiritual weapon, the shape that it takes. Oh, what shape does it take? I think, as weird as this sounds, like, I'm kind of leaning into Persona a little bit. It, like, forms into a guillotine, and essentially, like, as it tries to, like, cut its head off, essentially. It's a phantom one. It wouldn't actually work, but that's what she does with it.
You get a sword.
Okay. No, a spiritual
Well-
weapon is whatever you want it to be.
There you go.
You are Green
Yeah,
Lantern.
but you get a sword that's like
On the
showing,
board.
Here it is.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
On the
You get a
board.
sword icon. There is no guillotine.
So I'm going to.
Oof.
And I can't spell guillotine.
This is all a bonus action, so I'm gonna hit it with a 1d8 plus 4. That's to hit it. So that and plus so that would be a 16 to hit.
You hit.
Okay, so then that's a 1d8 plus 4. So then that's 10 damage. Still standing?
And you are Kelpie number that one.
It's the one in front of me, yeah.
Mm-hmm. As I said, I have numbered them, so I can track them.
Got it.
I'm just not gonna set that. It's Kelpie number 55, so you know that there's at least 55 Kelpie.
Got it. Is it still standing?
It is still standing. It
I
looks
am-
rough.
I'm going to, at point blank range, hit it with Guiding Bolt.
Do you have
It,
that
it-
feature?
no, it's not a ranged attack, but it doesn't have a disadvantage when you're close. It's not like bows and arrows.
Right.
It's magic
But
bullshit.
still, magic in melee range has disadvantage unless you have a certain feat.
Is it?
Which I believe is Spell Sniper?
Okay.
No, that just doubles your range.
Oh,
It's,
okay.
it's like
Warcaster or some shit.
Warcaster.
Yeah.
Warcaster.
Yeah,
Wait,
Warcaster. Yep.
If that's the case, then I'm going to do.
I just shook the entire
Hold
desk.
on.
I'm sorry.
In that case, then I'm gonna do.
I got
Vampiric
big
Touch.
legs on a tiny desk.
Shut up.
In
You
that
gonna
case,
do?
I'm gonna do Vampiric Touch.
All right,
That
you can do.
It's going to be on make a melee spell
Touch.
attack. So I'm going to do a spell attack. So that would be 5 plus 7. So yeah, that's a 15 and then a plus a d4. So that's dirty 20.
You hit.
And then that's gonna be 3d6 necrotic.
Wait, did you say 15 plus 3 is a dirty 20?
Shut up. Don't worry about it.
Math.
And I thought I was bad at math.
I can't fucking right now. So then that does 10 necrotic damage to it. Does it take all of it or no? I need to know that because I
Does not take all of it. It takes 8.
Okay. Until
And it crumbles
Yep.
to a pile of seaweed
Yep.
on the deck.
And I'm just gonna heal myself.
I heard kill myself.
Heal.
Kill
And
myself?
I'm just gonna kill myself.
Whoop, I'm done. Inflict wounds.
See?
And I am going to, as my movement, I am going to run up to get into range to flank behind the other Kelpie.
Alrighty then.
And I end my turn.
Oh shit. Now. Where am I? I don't know where I am anymore.
I don't know who I am anymore.
After seeing you heal yourself, Art points towards you, Ross, and she mumbles a few words as you feel the magic envelop you. You feel more sturdy. Feel like
Okay.
you can take more beatings.
Okay.
As she casts Blade Ward on you, gives you resistance against bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing damage.
Guys, we're dumbasses. I didn't count for the fucking quaddling.
Oh yeah.
Well, here we are.
Well, neither did I.
Whoops. Oh well.
Fucking forgot it.
It
That's
would have
gonna
been
be an issue
funny
in about
if it
30
was
seconds.
Go.
This whole thing would have gone so much differently.
If it wasn't for you meddling kids.
Because the Kelpie wouldn't have been able to catch you.
Right. We'd be like,
Oh well.
oh well.
Off. It's not like it's a deadly encounter.
Right.
Yeah, I'll, that one's frozen in near death, so I'll walk over to this one, and attack. So it's just it's not advantage because I can't get that spot, but that's fine. 18 to hit,
Hits.
and then roll the sneak attack damage with this. 17 damage.
17 damage. What number Kelpie is that?
Whichever one's up by them.
That's Kelpie number, that one.
Whichever one's being gang banged.
And then I dash back.
Wait, how much damage did you do?
17.
That's Kelpie number, that one. I'm thoroughly confused. This is Kelpie number dead. That's Kelpie number dead. So this is Kelpie number, that one, and you said 17. There's a lot of things to keep track of here. It dies.
Hey.
Hey.
I'm the world's strongest. As I.
It crumbles into a pile of kelp.
Save it for salad.
Red, Hoth has just run up and killed the Kelpie in front of you.
Alright. 10. 30 to get over there.
Wave will use his reaction to say, "No, Red, I got this."
If you say that, I'll just hold my action for if you miss.
All right.
Alright.
Wave.
I will hold my action to swing if he misses.
Attack.
Yep.
As he Wave will determine. Well, let's see. That part didn't work. What if I poke here? And he will. Oh, you gotta be blessed, blessed, blessed.
Bless ain't gonna fucking save you there, boyo.
Wait, hold on. It could. So 3 plus 3 is 6 plus 7. That's 13 hit.
No.
Mother.
Whop!
My reaction goes off.
Yep. You hit, and the Kelpie falls dead.
He watches you miss and he goes, "This is how you do it."
I had him.
Congratulations. You now have 3 heaps of kelp on the ship.
Search for gold on them.
I would like to point out something.
Yep.
The ship's on fire.
Is it?
Because I forgot that when I rage, everything within 10 feet of me immediately lights on fire and takes 3 fire damage.
Huh. Well, lucky for you, as the fight is over, Arch realizes that the ship is on fire, and she uses Control Flame to put them out.
Oh, I was gonna make it rain, but alright.
Wave would like to search through the corpses to see if you can find any gold.
You find kelp,
That's it.
Kelp. kelp, and kelp.
Wave sheaths his rapier, goes back to the wheel. I had him, Red. I had him.
Sorry, I got greedy. I'll owe you a drink when we get to Icilport.
You damn right you owe me a drink.
He'll pat you on the back and scoop up the pile of kelp and just toss it overboard.
I thought you were gonna keep that for salad.
Don't make friends with salad. I'm gonna walk over to the spiritual weapon and be like, a guillotine. That was ingenious.
Well,
Putting my arm in it.
hold on. I'm still blessed, aren't I?
Sure, yeah.
That's a 16 to hit.
It doesn't hit.
As it goes down, like, you can feel it go through, but it doesn't hurt.
Oh. Okay.
Oh boy.
Damn it. It would have been so funny if he just, like, lost his arm. She laughs and, like, snaps it out of existence.
Oh. Oh, that's good.
After cleaning off the giant piles of salad, as they've so been deemed, Red will look at the rest of you and go, "Now, I'm going to go to bed.
Go to sleep.
I swear to God, you motherfuckers." And he just walks down into the hole. Just, I cannot leave. Part of the crew, part of the ship.
Part of the crew, part of the ship. So
Gonna
Wave
have a real hard time with the deposit on this ship.
Wave will now sadly continue to steer the ship as not only is he dealing with this current situation, a kill was taken away from him.
Alright.
Technically, it's fair. He didn't get to kill a gnome.
That's valid.
But he'll still buy you.
First the bandits and now these horses. Red just doesn't want Wave to do anything.
Apparently not. But he gave you the chance. He was just like,
Okay.
And I rolled a 3.
Fucking missed.
And I rolled a 3 and a 2.
Could be worse.
I could have rolled a
Could've
1.
rolled 1.
Could have rolled 2 1s.
Just stabs me in the kneecap.
I hit it!
That's my knee.
Yeah.
So, does anything happen during the rest of my shift?
No.
Okay.
Now we wave.
I thought we were friends.
I cannot believe that this session has only been 2 hours long.
It's 2 hours, like 2.5 hours.
It's been 5 years.
It's a good session, though.
In a day, it's been a month.
Oh, I'm not complaining. It's just like there's so much shit happening. It's just, like,
Fuckery.
it's so packed. I'm just like, there's
Fuckery.
more?
Oh, man.
There's more? We still have more to do?
But wait, there's more!
I feel like this is an infomercial and like it just keeps on like,
Billy Mays just comes
It
out.
just
Wait,
keeps
but
getting
wait.
bigger.
it's like whenever you think that you're done, it's just like, but wait, there's more.
Billy Mays just comes out of the
Wait.
corner. Oh, wait, there's more!
Order now.
Yeah. Order now and you get your free kelp salad.
Ugh.
Next 10 minutes.
Is
I feel like I'm being screwed out in that kind of deal. Okay. Oh.
yes, the day goes by.
And the blessed goes up.
Eagles are squawking in the air.
Question not because I need it. It is halfway through the session.
Oh, break? You want to take a break at this
Do we
point?
want to break it?
I do need to. I think I do need to pee and refill my
Okay.
cup.
I want to go get myself something to drink.
Not at the same time, though, chat. Not at the same time.
Same
Okay, break.
time.
5-minute break, peeps.
All right. So at 20 of, we'll pick back up.
Yeah.
Zeba Eldritch, amuse my chat.
Don't go down. I'm having issues.
What, Burrito?
You can't ditch me, Zeba. I can't see chat. Don't ditch me.
I know. I'm mainly asking for those who need it.
What are we asking?
Oh, Burrito's
for
giving
break?
me shit. Yeah, Burrito's giving me shit for like saying break
Ow.
time, cough, cough. I'm just like, I don't. And okay, well, as per popular vote,
No! No! Don't do this to me! No! You fuckers, you left me alone and I can't see chat!
Hello.
Oh, hi!
Sorry to break it to you, but I can't see chat either.
Oh, goddamn!
Wait,
I
I'll
can't get
take
this
it up.
in. Damn it. Ow, I'm
You can't
hurting
get
my
it
hand.
in?
I can't get it back down. It's hurting my hand.
Oh,
No! My child!
okay.
My child! Ouch.
I can now see chat.
Because I accidentally knocked my security baton down and I grabbed it so it deployed and now I can't get it to go back into its fucking holster.
Fuck.
Hey!
I see both of you.
Why, hello
Leave, leave the chaos for Wednesdays, my dudes.
No, chaos, please.
there. Chaos crew! I got it!
I am
just
too,
had
yes.
to spear the floor with it.
Stab it.
Maybe crack the concrete. I don't know.
I'm just gonna eat some more cheese doodles.
Seven, you left me. How could you?
It was as per request from chat.
Fucking chat.
Also, so I'm looking at, oh good, you did figure out your shit. Cool. So we actually can talk about connecting our backstories. Cool. In case anyone's curious, I'm talking to Ira because of reasons, and Tori asked, "Are we going to level up?" And he said no, but most likely with this new session we will be. And I'm like, Either level 7 or dead. Da, 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 da.
Never in between. It's always one or the other.
Burrito, I only want you to tell me what my character would know. I don't want any spoilers. I'm very adamant. I will fucking cut a bitch if you spoil it.
People making D&D backstories. I'm homebrewing races slowly again. It's great.
It's great.
We got my rat race. We have a dragon elf now that you guys have access to.
I did see
fuckery.
that. Thank you for also having the vampire thing there, so I could check that out.
Yeah, my vampire as well. Yes.
Yeah, that was.
And Oni, because yeah, you also get access to Oni.
Yep. No, I looked at it and like was very curious about it, so I might play a vampire later on.
Yes.
But no, literally what I did was like I built my character using your books, and I'm just like, I'm just gonna copy the skills over to Roll20 and call it a day. And just call it good.
Yes, me and my homebrew that I just slowly create.
So is the vampire like a homebrew of yours?
It's a homebrew I dragged over from another place and like put other shit into it. Okay, why do I have a dragon? Oh, I was using dragon blood for a guideline. I don't need that anymore.
She's on her zooming bullshit.
Yeah, the races I have I made for you guys to have access to is the dragon elf, the gnoll, oni, rat folk, and vampire. Those are all the homebrew races I have amalgamashed together.
Don't mind me while I play with my pussy over here.
Slash zone.
Splash zone. It's like
Danger zone!
Thank you.
Yeah.
Infinite, can you
Highway to the splash zone.
Oh my god.
Can you do danger zone but splash zone for me, and I'll make an alert? Thank you.
All right. Yeah.
It shall be done. So y'all missed it. Zeba left me alone with a chat that I can't see.
If you can't see it, what's the problem?
I don't know what they're saying, and it upsets me.
Don't
watch
worry
chat
about
this
it.
whole game.
Don't worry about it.
Exactly, I worry about it. I don't know what they're saying. I don't know what their devious plans are.
Alright, so are we good to continue?
Good.
DM stares lifelessly into all of our eyes.
I would like to press X to skip.
I'm sorry. Did you guys want more or less fuckery?
No, I just want to get to the Fey Island so we can get the proper fuckery.
Oh, okay.
There's steps, okay?
This is
I mean, if you really want to, we can try and skip over with the provisions we have.
Because we have to get to Icilport and then to Angry Fish, and then we get to the Fey Island from there.
I want to get to the Fey Island because I want to have that good fuckery.
I'm just saying, Icilport knows we're coming because I gave them a list of supplies we need to get.
Fine.
I mean, we can skip the travel.
We can't. Do you want to? We make this decision. Talk to Wave. You got to talk to Wave about this shit.
Oh no, well no, like I agree, like
He's
the
piloting
plan.
right now.
Well, I think what Zeb was saying is rather we just do like a time skip of the travel that we,
Yeah.
instead of doing the days of going
And,
to
like,
from
I
Icilport
don't
to
care
Angry
either way
Fish, and
because
then the
this is
days
some
from
fine fuckery. Like that's just like my 2 cents of, man, I wish we were at the Fey Island right now. But obviously, if we want to like play it out, we can. I'm not gonna bitch. I'm just like, that was my like, man, I wish we were there already.
If you want,
Are we there yet? Are we there yet?
shut up.
Oh, actually, to put us back into D&D stuff, I kind of forgot to message my brothers. I'm gonna call them.
Oof.
I forgot to update them. So it's the daytime. Would it be nighttime or what would there be? What would there be like time zone over there? Fuck. Yeah, you're the one over here.
We haven't done time zones so far into this campaign. Why do you worry about them now?
Oof.
I just want to know if I'm going to cock block someone. Preferably my other brother.
Always yes. Always yes.
Listen, I don't know
Well,
what's
you
happening on that
know,
ship.
you know that the only one you can cock block is
Out
one of them, Arvin, and he left his
I mean, I don't know if there's someone else on the ship.
thing. He left his crush on Crescent.
I
so-
don't know if there's another person on the ship. It gets lonely, as they say in the Navy. Anyway, I'm gonna call Arvin, and I am going to say, I'm just gonna go up to the bow of the ship, and I'm just going to like sit on like the bench, or like the railing, and I'm just gonna say like, I don't give a shit. I'm gonna pull up the ring. I'm gonna message Arvin, and in Sylvan say, so did you find a human yet?
You hear a fit of laughter as he calms down. He sighs and he says, "Well, the human captain of the ship wasn't so fond of the idea of catapulting a human into a what we don't know about area."
I mean, sounds like a pussy to me.
Yeah,
Where's the
same.
sense of where is the sense of exploration and duty? And...
Yeah, but apparently, humans
being-
die if they fall from too far up.
That's stupid.
Mhm.
There's another human on the ship, and he confirmed our theory that sleeping is just practice dying, and I don't understand it.
Why would you practice dying?
I don't know.
Well, so far we've had no progress.
Hmm.
We met a giant.
Oh, so you met Magnus?
Yeah.
He's okay. God damn, damn it. He could just
What?
pick this up. He literally could have given us a lift.
Why
Son
would
of
we need a lift?
Oh.
None of us thought of that.
I thought of it earlier this session and I didn't say anything. I'm just like, we could have done that.
I love it when my player remembers things.
I thought of it last time. If they could have enlarged them, it would have been like 6 steps.
Yeah. Just like,
Yeah.
hold on. I got distracted because I got added. So, yeah, about that. Guess who I met at Way?
How am I supposed to know who you met at Way?
Oh, it's predictable. Guess.
Don't tell me. Oh god, you met her?
So, yeah, the Phoenix is on her way.
Why is she not on the island?
You would prefer her to be just completely vanishing.
I would prefer her being at our father's side where she's supposed to be,
I mean, yeah,
not
that's ac-
out doing stuff.
that's actually a fair point. I don't know why she's out here. I was trying to find Spy that was over in Way, just trying to see what was happening, but yeah, so for some reason she has a pet human,
What?
and I'm just gonna move out of the way so y'all can see Lucy.
Mhm.
Just
Wait, wait, where are you? What have you? What? You said You could have gotten a lift from the giant.
Yeah, so, a weird thing, this fucking giant just, like, literally shot the fuck up out of nowhere. And I thought my
But
cat
where are you
fell.
going?
We are going to Icilport, and then we're going to Angryfish, and then we're going home.
Why?
Do you have any other fucking ideas?
You
Because
do
I
know that
have a cat that literally is from a different fucking plane of existence, and I don't know what to do about it.
talk to Art about it.
She
You know she's
has
been
no-
to different planes.
She says that the plane of existence that this guy is from, she died in.
See, she's been there. And if
Holy
she
shit.
can shift between planes, she should know some way to do it, right?
The Arabin, the giant is from the same plane.
Right. Just back up a bit. Why are you coming home?
I'm just saying that I do not know what the hell I'm doing right now.
But you're dead set on coming home.
Do you have any other fucking ideas? Because I sure as hell don't.
No, I don't. But if you just stop and think for a moment.
Oh, so
have
you're gonna
art with
talk
you.
down to me, Mr. Fucking I'm going to steal from Dad and think that was a good fucking idea.
Now that we don't talk about that.
Oh, we're gonna fucking talk about if you're gonna drag me, I'm gonna fucking drag you too. Let's fucking go, bitch.
Sister dearest, have you forgotten that Art can turn into a phoenix?
No. I'm counting on it, actually.
She is big enough to carry like 15 people.
Yeah, but isn't like a fiery phoenix?
You know she can control fire, right?
She's. Oh, are you sure about that? Because I saw her fucking face plant off of the crow's nest.
And miss with a barrel. Oh, not there.
I want to make it clear, so just for everyone else, Theodros is at the tip of the ship, and she is unless if you guys know Sylvan, she is speaking in a different language entirely. And like at the start of the conversation, it was like nice and controlled, but she's like slowly raising her voice, and you guys can hear the other conversation. Like you guys can, it's an audible like stereo, and she's like looking at the ring and she's talking at the ring, and like so for the two other people that are here, that is what you guys see.
Wave is concerned.
I'd seen you do this before, but he's asleep.
Yeah, I saw this bitch fucking fall from a crow's nest. Are you sure she can do that? Have you seen it? Because I doubt.
I have seen it. You weren't there. It was amazing.
Actually amazing or your version amazing? Because that's a two.
No, it was actually amazing.
Okay.
It was during a tournament, and the winner of the tournament always gets to fight either father or mother.
Right.
She won the tournament. She fought father.
Right.
She turned into a fucking phoenix.
Yeah.
She still lost, but still.
I mean, obviously. But still, so first of all, the ship that we have right now isn't ours. So we may as well just give it back to Icilport. And also because the cat, who is from a different dimension, wants to play captain, so want to throw him a little bit of a fishbone. But out of it, I have no idea what the fuck I'm doing out here. The kingdoms out here seem like they don't know anything about the corruption, and I think that the only plan of action really is to go back to the source of it and see what's happening. I think that this is a individual, not a people.
Yeah, I'm starting to think the same.
So me being out here and running around like a jackass isn't helping. Especially if Mom is like a fucking ghost and like completely took our home and just vanished it out of existence.
True enough.
And also hypothetically, if we get into the Fae Island and we find out that Mom and or Dad are gone, like Javier said, we need to have a coronation.
Yeah.
I vote you.
I don't.
I know.
I vote Wavir.
Yeah.
Logically, we all three should take the throne, because between all three of us, we do actually make good decisions.
Like, the three of us together make one full brain. Let's be
Yeah.
honest here. We're just three brain cells trying to fucking function on our own.
Yeah.
At the very least, Javier is actually good-hearted.
Yeah.
And isn't a complete dumb. Well, he's a dumbass, but like that's what counts.
Yeah, he's a dumbass and he's strangely naive, but we do have the council and he does have us. So him having the last word is not that bad.
No. Regardless. Any other word on anything?
No, it's tough.
Yeah, you left your chew toy back at the island, didn't you?
Shut up. Sooner or later, either me or Javier will go over there to see if we can get in.
Wait. What happened to the giant?
It's just sitting on the shores of Aces.
Okay.
The outcast tribe generously took him in. They're looking for a way to get him back to where he belongs.
Good luck with that.
Thanks.
But
Why am I saying thanks? I'm not doing it.
that's where, yeah, that kind of shows our dumbassery. I'll talk with Art to see what she has to say about it.
You know she'll do anything for you.
She did try to cut me after I made a chicken noise behind her. It was great.
You know she's she's easily frightened. You know this
Ew.
too.
I mean, you say that, but she had a knife.
She's always had a knife.
Shut up. Anyway,
It's part of her collection, you know.
It's times like these where I'm fucking glad I'm not blood related to you.
I take that as a compliment.
I'll talk with Art. If you see a fucking comment, that's us.
Yeah, you don't fucking say.
We'll pick you up. What's your sale?
What?
What's your sale?
It's a red background with black circle and some spikes.
Well, that's dull.
Yep.
We humans.
Yeah.
I'll talk with you later.
Yep.
And she hangs up, and she looks up to Art and says, Art,
Yes.
and she says this in Faye, why are we flying?
You see two hands just stick up at the crow's nest, and she looks up and like, well, you didn't ask now, did you? I don't know how well you know these people if you wanted to know of my extremely powerful power.
You said, I said to wave, and now, like, for these two chuckle fucks that don't understand this language, you are now listening to the same language, and now me shouting at fucking Art. I told Wave, and I point to Wave, that you, and she points to Art, that you could be a phoenix, and you lied. You told him you couldn't, and he believed
Oh yeah,
it.
I did that, didn't I?
What the fuck is going on?
You see how Art just walks around the crow's nest to look at you?
When I say I'm yelling, I'm not like shouting. I'm like,
Okay, I was just like, Red's starting to wake up then. Someone's yelling.
like yelling just over the ocean sounds, but like not like screaming.
This is fun.
Art looks back to you, Finros, and says, well, do you wanna fly?
It would be fun. I've never seen you.
I could get you to Icilport in an hour.
What about the ship?
I think I'm big enough to carry it.
$80 feet long, 25 feet wide. Ship.
I love how we've done this entire fucking session. And it was pointless.
Not to the rest of us. The rest of us thought it was normal.
I'm gonna shapeshift to look like Wave, like an identical copy of Wave standing beside him. Do they always fight like this?
Not again. I don't know what's going on here, honestly.
I'm gonna switch to common and say, are you guys tired of being on a ship?
No. Never am.
We
Hoth,
like it.
Cause she says waves.
Hoth, you're so fucking bored, you're turning you into a pussy. But
Oh.
Other me, will you do me a favor? Fuck off.
okay then. Art,
Yes?
I'll go fuck off
No, I was talking to the... Ah! I'm steering the
I'm
ship.
confused.
then. Do the thing.
What's happening? Am I supposed to do the thing?
I'm bored.
Alright. You see
She's
Art.
very much a princess. You can tell that she's such a fucking princess because, like, as soon as she finds out there's an easier fucking route, she's like, I'm bored. And
I'm bored. Yeah, you see how Art stands up and just extends her arms outwards. And you can see how her skin starts to crackle and glow. And feathers start sprouting from her arms. And she grows larger and larger and larger.
Don't destroy it! Don't destroy it!
As she gets almost too large for the ship to hold up, she flies up a bit and grows even larger until she can pick up the ship with her ginormous claws. She picks up the ship and she takes you away.
What?
As they start flying, I'm gonna go and like take down the sail so it doesn't get wrecked.
yeah. No, as soon as I said please and she started doing her transformation, I would have started and probably Hoth would have followed suit.
Yeah.
Wave is gonna keep holding on to the, just hold on to the wheel and just pretend like that when he turns, that the bird is turning with him.
I'm a lumberjack and I'm okay.
Seeing this, Theodros is gonna go up to Wave and just like pat.
Yes.
Red sleeping.
Oh, yeah. Oh, he's gonna wake up when you're in this
Yeah. I'm gonna wake up and be like, how the fuck did we get here?
Yeah, after about an hour of leisurely flying,
By this point, like Theodros like actually have an interaction with Hoth.
Yep.
Theodros, if you want to interact, you can. Is looking over the edge, looks at a coil of rope, looks at the edge, looks at the rope, and ties the rope around her hip, and is going to go off of the railing, but like still holding onto the ship. She's trying to essentially like be on the side of the boat, and like, but still be attached.
Do I see this going on?
I will walk over.
Yeah.
Are you looking to jump?
Oh no, not the jump.
What's the plan then?
Have fun.
Let's have some fun then. And I grab the rope.
I make sure that both of us are secured and like essentially like try to treasure planet like
Wade
on the side.
Wade just kind of walks over, sees what's going on, grabs a rope, puts it around his waist, and
Treasure planning in this shit, man.
this is the only time I get to do this, so here we go.
Curious, are there any barnacles at the bottom of the ship?
Yeah,
Hmm.
few of them, like 20, 25 of them.
Yeah, fuck it. She's gonna take it. She's like literally like she's like look at the barnacles. So it's just like clear, like both of you can like see like the gears ticking in her head of just like, and then like takes out a fucking knife and just like
Yeah. Every time we go across a barnacle, we're cleaning the bottom of the ship.
right.
Gotta keep the ship pristine.
I know.
If we're returning it, apparently.
Well, you're not, because the ship is yours.
I mean, under we do a contract back, right?
No, you got the ship because
The ship is part of the deal.
Yeah, Röd joined the Thieves Guild, and you
Ow.
got a ship.
Oh.
The ship is yours. You keep
Ow.
forgetting this.
You keep saying deposit, and Red's always just like,
He's just
Okay.
sitting there, it's like, I'm right here.
Where did?
I was the deposit.
I'm not giving the ship back. I paid for it with me.
Right.
I traded a life of servitude for this ship.
Yeah. No, Theodora's essentially just gonna monkey around with the fucking like. She's gonna monkey around with the ship, like, and
Yep.
not and try to not get herself killed.
Sorry, I had to go close my window because Dad's outside mowing the lawn.
Oh, that's weird. I can't hear it, but I do
Oh.
love that music.
Yes. After a while, you start to see Icilport in the distance, and you start to feel that art is slowly descending. So you climb up, you make yourself ready, and she lands you about like 10 minutes away from port, as to not freak the fuck out of the people there.
Right, just a fucking giant ass phoenix.
Yeah, and then she returns to normal.
Hoth, drop the mass.
Yep. No, as soon as like they were descending, she was getting ready.
Art goes up to you, Thyrnos, and she puts her hand on your shoulder and she says, I'm asleep for a few.
Understandable.
Just wake me up if you want to fly again.
Art, that was incredible. Thank you.
Thanks. And she's just gonna sit down with her back against the mast and just fall asleep.
I have actually never seen that. I've heard of it. ever since I was a kid, but never seen it.
I am going to cast Divine Sense because I've never seen it either to see if there's celestial fiend or undead around. Because I think she might be an angel.
She is not an angel. She has a slight hint of undead on her, but you remember that she said she had died.
Question, actually.
Yep.
It includes Fae. Does it not?
It says celestial fiend or undead.
Oh, never mind. I thought I heard Fae. Never mind. Continue.
I'm just gonna point this out.
I'm
You
pretty sure. I think.
detect a slight fiendish presence in the cargo hold.
I thought I might.
You don't
I'm
detect.
just saying.
You don't detect anything at the wheel. I'm pretty sure.
Wave's just like, I'm fine. Hello.
Unless if there's something the DM isn't telling me, you don't detect shit.
Or telling me.
Like, I don't fucking know.
You detect a slight aura of undead still clinging to Art, and you detect a hint of fiend in the cargo hold.
Okay. That's all. I say nothing.
I say nothing.
I say nothing.
You sail into port, and immediately as you dock by the bay, you are approached by a human guard who is frantically asking around about a giant flaming bird.
Have you been drinking again?
I don't drink on the job, and what do you mean again?
Then how are you hallucinating?
I'm not hallucinating. A lot of people saw that giant flaming bird.
There was no giant flaming bird in the sky. What are you talking about?
Deception
I have no
check.
idea what you're... Look, we're just here to go into dock.
25.
Jesus.
He just looks at
There
you and
was
like,
no bird.
These aren't what you're looking for.
Here I was gonna fucking like try to do persuasion because I have a +6, but fuck me.
yeah, he's just gonna look at you and is like, but I'm pretty sure I saw a bird.
Maybe there was no bird.
We were
Maybe it was
we
the
were out
sun?
we were out in sea for 3 years. Maybe it was the sun. Like I said, you're probably drinking again. Go home, sober up.
He just turns around and just waddles away.
I'd like to point out Waves just said we've been out to sea for 3 years, not
No,
days.
I said days. Did I say years?
No, you said
said
years.
years.
I meant
Said
days.
years.
I-
And the dude was just like,
3
I
years.
guess that's acceptable.
We've been out to see him for 3 years. Yeah, it's the sun.
It feels like 3 years.
Each hour is a year.
To Wave, it's felt like 3 years.
Theonos is
Yes.
watching this, and like literally she's like,
Just try not to lose her shit.
That what, the lie got through, or did I said years?
no,
You
both.
did say years.
Okay,
Yeah,
but
you said
I
years,
meant
both.
to say days.
Both.
It doesn't matter. You said years,
Well-
and the cop was just like, yep, that's fine.
Yep, it's the
Fuck
sun.
ACAB. No, like
Yes.
Theonos was just like,
She's just like,
Huh.
Yeah. Yeah, you start tying the ship up to the dock. And after a while, you see a familiar person. See Yomar,
yo,
the head of the Thieves Guild's Information Division. The one whom you
boy.
went out to get that special ingredient for.
would I? Oh yeah, I would know this person. Theonos is gonna go down the steps with a pep in her step because she doesn't have to do an extra day on sea. And say, Yomar, hello.
Greetings. You lot become more and more interesting every day.
And what have we done this time to gain our interest?
Well, first of all, you arrived quite spectacularly.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Of course you don't. And then you accomplished a few tasks for the guild, and you've also accomplished what I sent you for.
Well, I'm not sure what it is with people around here, but when we take a job, we take a job.
Yes, unfortunately, we in the guild has had a few run-ins with some vigilantes that did not do their job.
Well, that's a pity. They don't get a shit out of it.
Indeed. It makes me rue the day I was born a human.
Well,
Yeah.
I hear there's some druids that can fix that.
Oh, I bet there is. Not yet. I haven't lived my full life. Now,
Anyway,
in exchange for the ingredient that you fetched, I agreed to give you information.
yes, you did.
Now, I would like for us to go to a more secluded place, and I would like for the big red fella to accompany us since he is a part of the guild.
Well, here's the thing. He chuckles a little. So Rudd is, first of all, night shift, and second of all, I don't think he's going to be expecting to be in Icilport this quickly, if you catch my meaning.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
I thought so.
Now, if you are not willing to wake him up, I will.
Oh. Yes, but how to wake him up? That's the question.
Oh, that's easy. And he walks up on the ship, goes down to the cargo hold and stands
Laughing her ass off. I just
right, not right next to him, but like a few feet from him.
Wave gets
And
off the ship before it explodes.
With his most authoritarian voice, he shouts for Rude to get up and get to your post.
You watch him go like full from like 180 to 90 degrees sit up. And it's not even his normal eyes open, it's the one in his forehead that opens up and just like pinpoint.
Cyrano's outside of the ship because like she's on the dock is fucking crying.
And he goes, and he opens up his normal eye and he goes, "How the fuck are we here right now?"
Let's talk about that in a private place. Now let's go.
Yeah, he'll stand up and then shift into the normal half-elf version he usually does.
Right then.
As soon as you get off, Cyrano is like full red face, laughing, crying, and she's like crying.
You see
And
Wave
she's
is
having
grinning.
a hard time breathing.
Wave is
She's
grinning.
She is having a hard time breathing right now.
Wave is grinning a little bit.
Just stares at you for a minute. He goes, "Excuse me, Yomar. I would like to introduce you to our newest crew member, Hoth."
Oh, greetings.
Hello there.
Yes, he's our replacement human. Our last one didn't work out.
Oh, I see.
Yes.
Well,
And
there's a lot of us.
that's
So...
art.
Oh, no, she's sleeping.
Yes,
Oh yeah, no,
she is.
Yeah.
Is it okay to just leave her there?
I think she'd be fine.
I think she would be fine too.
Yeah, she'll be fine.
Is there a crew or is it just us?
It's
just-
literally
It's
just
just
us.
us.
We're it. We're the crew.
We've been running the ship.
Okay. Am I invited or should I stay here and protect her?
Yomar, what do you think is the advisable of course of action?
Oh, that all depends on you. If you trust this man, then I don't have a problem with him.
I mean, I did. Oh wait, no, never mind. And she does say that. She quote for quote does say that. That was not out of character.
And he just walks up to Hoth and he like looks Hoth in the eyes. I'm gonna roll an insight check real fast. I'm gonna check your vibe, man.
Whoa, my vibe.
Check your vibe. Check his vibe.
Checking his vibe.
Check his vibe.
Insight.
I will literally die for that meme.
Checking the vibe.
Bad vibe!
Bad vibe.
Oh god.
He looks at you and he goes, "Not yet, Hoth.
Cool.
Stay here. We'll be back."
Fair enough.
And continues on.
The three of us will be led by Yomar.
She is
Yes.
going.
Are nearby?
Theodoros
There
is
is.
gonna like.
Soft shallow it.
Theodoros is gonna wait for a solid second, watching Hoth and be like, oh, I want to have fun, and then she goes with.
Before we do leave, Red will look at you and go, soft shallow in. Tell him what Red sent you.
All right. Thank you. That's where I'm going.
Continue on with you.
This is Icilport. The soft shallow right here.
Excellent. Is it right there? But is it right there?
Yes,
That-
it's right there.
But is it in that spot specifically?
Yes,
It's in that spot specifically.
that spot right there.
But
Right there. Not there.
Oh, there. There.
Okay, I think we get the point.
No.
I'm gonna go there, and I'm gonna look like a younger Sean Connery.
Yes!
All right. Yomar is his name, right?
Yes.
Yomar. Yep. Takes you back to the oh so familiar house that you have seen plenty of time before. He leads you in and he asks you to sit down.
I was seeing it.
Now, you got a hold of that pesky little ingredient that I was missing, and
Yes, we did.
I've had word that he is in custody, in safe hands,
He
in
is.
a basement somewhere in Waga.
He is, yes.
Wave,
Alright.
nice job actually on that one.
Yes. Well, as we agreed, I will share with you all of the information we have upon the corruption. You might not entirely like what you hear, because I sent you on a wild goose chase further into the country, but no one in this country has anything to do with the corruption.
No, not. No information is still information.
In
Information.
fact, the four kingdoms have actually gathered their best and brightest, legally speaking, to try to find out more about the corruption. Now, their best and brightest, legally speaking, are not their best and brightest. So therefore, we have also infiltrated this little league of information gatherers, and we have found out a few things for ourselves. Firstly, the researchers on Crescent are currently working on a potion that makes it possible for a non-corrupted creature to traverse the corrupted areas on Crescent.
I heard of that.
Wave will look at Theranos with a very curious look.
Yes,
And-
apparently
and-
it's
and
going
what-
well.
And Wave will also point to himself as he's looking at Theodoros.
She looks at him with a quizzed look. She doesn't understand what you're trying to say.
Wave will be a little more.
She leans in to like hear what he has to say, like whisper.
Would I count as corrupted? As he whispers.
She leans back and she like thinks about it. So you've never established it, but I imagine like corrupted beings are like low-key Eldritch style shit, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just like our Eldritch daddy.
Yeah. She doesn't say anything, but she shakes her head. Talk later. I've heard of this potion. So, like I said before, the absence, you confirming that there's no information of, honestly, Kavrai being an issue is more information than I had previously.
Right then.
So, even if there is no information, that I still thank you.
Well, I'm not quite done yet.
How so?
I do have a few more bits of information that I recently found.
Do tell, please.
Apparently, this is news to everybody. It hasn't reached Kevrai yet. But apparently, the Fae are not affected by corruption.
She does that, like, that's her legitimate reaction. It's like, what?
But
No.
that doesn't make sense.
And as soon as she's trying to say that, she holds up a hand to you, just like kind of like silent, like essentially her princess hood, like being like showing a little. What do you mean?
Well, up until a few weeks ago, the Fae had left the research on Crescent up to the elves, trusting that they would uphold the arrangement made. But recently, something has happened to the Fae Island, and a few of the spies from Kebrai have made their way to Crescent to help with the research.
Okay.
And it has come to their attention that when a normal, I'm not gonna say normal like you are not, but when a non-Fae creature enters the corrupted areas, they slowly and surely become corrupted themselves. Depending on how strong your will is, you may stay within the corrupted areas for longer. With new subjects to test, as the head researcher had not tested Fae blood yet, they did the same tests with the Faes as they did with the humans and the elves and every other race that's currently on Kevrai present. And they realized that the Fae don't corrupt. They can stay for days upon days within the corrupted areas without feeling any of its effects.
So, DM question.
Yep.
The corrupted part of the island, it's been vacated, has it not?
Yep.
Is there any further information?
There is one more thing, but seeing who you are, you might already know.
Does he know who I am? I never said who I was, and I'm in my spring form.
Yes, but your friend Rud has a very nice crest upon his person.
That's right. I forgot to tell him to take it off. Never mind.
That's kind of why Wave has his inside the coat.
You don't wear a coat.
I forgot.
I didn't. Seeing as who you are, you might already know that the Fae King is untouchable, unreachable.
Yes. Do you have any information regarding that?
Last time I was in touch with anyone who had contact with the Fey King, everything was in order. That was not too long ago.
How long was not too long ago?
About 1.5, 2 weeks.
And that was roughly when the incident happened, correct?
It was a little bit earlier.
So he was.
The incident happened after, like 1.5, 2 weeks ago.
Okay, so like, if it was like done at 14 days, like if he vanished at 14 days, then like she occurred at 13.
Yeah.
Okay.
As far as we know, there is no way to reach the island. We have sent, not we, the Crescent have sent a crew there to try to figure out what has happened. But they are unwilling to do whatever it takes to reveal what has happened. Unfortunately.
And I ask this only as who I am. What is the standing of the Order without him?
As of now, this information is not public. The Order is still being kept. Everyone from your island that is still on Kevrai are working hard for this information to not get out. They are working even harder to keep order in place. But I fear that as soon as this information is made public, even if it's not entirely believed, a lot more people are going to start using magic.
I agree. So,
And
and she stand.
With the still spreading corruption, that's a bad thing.
I agree. So then, Yanmar,
Yes.
I have a formal request for you. And she stands up, and as she stands, she goes into her fall self. If I would like 2 things to ask of you,
Go
and
ahead.
you will get 1 favor from me.
Go right ahead.
First one is to inform any and all Fae of the situation of my well-being, that Theranos Moonbeam is in well condition, and she is doing everything in her power to stay outside and still be able to contact those out here.
Yes.
Second is that if that knowledge goes public, regardless of what happens with my father, let it be known that I am the queen of the Fae Island.
Shall be as you say.
I hope that it doesn't come to that, but to keep order and to keep people from doing foolish things, it must be done.
Yes. Very well then. Shall be done.
And I thank you for that.
Excuse me?
And I thank you for that.
No worries. Information is my expertise. I will know the second that any and all information leaves or enters the public.
Are you able to reach me?
I should be able to reach you, yes. We have seers and scryers.
I sleep just before the dawn, or I rest just before the dawn.
Alright.
But again, hopefully it will not come to this.
Hopefully.
And she is going to look to Wave and Rud, just seeing if they have anything.
Red is stone-faced and keeping anything to himself.
Wave is sort of debating whether he should say something or not. But he'll play it cool.
Well, if there's anything you two have to say, now's the time because I have the information that I required.
No, not currently.
And you?
I think I'm good where I am.
Alright. So, Yonamar, if I have any need of you, I will reach you. I have means. And I thank you
Yes.
again.
I thank you. You have helped me, and therefore I help you in return.
Might change my opinion of your race after all.
Some of us aren't that bad.
I suppose not. And she gives a little like bow and makes her way out.
Wave will follow.
Red will wait until after they both leave and look to Yomar. Is there anything else?
No. Keep going with her. Keep protecting her. I have a feeling she's going to need it.
Yep. Then I will shake Yomar's hand and take my leave.
And that is where we'll end up tonight.
Well, can we
hope-
quickly, before we go, touch in on young Sean Connery? And
Yeah,
what type
young-
of fuckery he has
a
caused?
persuasion roll to see if I got lucky tonight, but that's fine.
I just want to know. I just want to know what happened when he walked in the bar.
Yes, young Sean Connery struts
Why,
up to the soft, shallow inn. He enters and he sees a barmaid. Short brown hair, green eyes. She looks at him and she says, "Good evening, sir.
Why, hello
Anything
there,
I can get for you?"
Why, yes, what are you drinking?
"Oh, we have a little bit of this and a little bit of that. We have wine, we have ale. We have some special brews that only we use.
And what's your preference?
My preference is not drinking on the job.
Well, when's your shift over?
Midnight."
Then I'll be back.
All right then.
That's where we end it.
That's where we'll end it.
Oh, jeez, that was.
You didn't even tell her that Red sent you.
Oh, she would.
I don't know what kind of
said
trouble I
something
might get
else.
into.
Again, I enjoy that we could have cut that session in half and we did it.
It was the best.
I'm not complaining. I fucking loved it. I fucking love just like the drag scream. Fuck.
Well, I hope you enjoyed it,
I did.
Oh,
and
no.
I
That was
hope
amazing.
the chemistry between the group and the new member is starting to flow.
Yeah.
I mean, we've been in combat together, and it's not that Red doesn't trust Hoth. He just doesn't know Hoth.
Right.
Yeah.
Wave has no idea what Hoth is up to, so basically he has an eye on him.
Like, Theonros doesn't know Hoth, but where Theonros stands on it is that she judges people by their character rather than what they do and don't share. And based on what he's done, he seems alright. Like, she would trust him. Like, it maybe not with, like, her information, but if she was, like, on a railroad track and Hoth was the only one to save her ass, she would trust him.
I got a thing to drop you. I threw a rope to you.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, like, yeah, no, legitimately that too. Where it's just like, deadass, if Hoth wanted a specific time to bail or kill, that would have been it, because like he could have like gone back onto the top of the ship and like cut and
Goodbye.
bye. Like there would be no scene.
She sees right through you.
Cut the fuck off.
Yeah, she's just like,
Yeah, for the people at home, Hoth rolled a
I've seen
50.
old time before, asshole.
She looks at you and she says, "I'm sorry, lad, but my heart's already taken by another."
Aww. But yeah,
Here's
just,
hoping.
just for the
Here's
people,
hoping. Here's hoping.
just for the people at home, Hoth rolled a 15 for persuasion.
And that was low. That was a 7.
That was that was low.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's no beating a natural 20 though. Don't worry, there is a princess available and maybe queen.
That's true.
Yeah, let's talk about that fucking power move. That's the immediate
you know,
thought
if-
went through my head. You're like, tell him I'm the queen. And I'm just like, power play.
Fuck.
Whoa.
Well, it's just like her,
Fuck your sibling.
That's a T-pose right there.
Search
I'm the
dominance.
queen.
I am
her
the queen
reasoning,
now.
Look at me, I am the queen now.
I am
her
the queen now.
her reasoning behind that is because, out of all of her siblings that are out there, like there's fuck tons others, because I like, how many fucking total siblings do I have, like adopted or otherwise? Like,
Oh, you have a lot.
yeah, I have a handful. So Theranos out of all of them is the most integrated into like what's happening now. Like she is the only one besides what happened during the war that has been in Kavarai and has been at Azus and like has actually been there and talked to people. So it essentially, like, if people say, if it's known, like, oh, that was Theranos Moon being fuck, then like that essentially she has more of a say when it comes to reputation than her siblings. And on top of that, she was there when her father kidnapped all the leaders, and second, or actually no, third and most importantly, she's pretty much BFFs with the fucking like King of Laga. Like, so she has essentially on purpose or not set herself up to be the proper successor if shit hits the fan. Because like, even if people doubt and they don't believe it, like they don't know Theranos and like they doubt her, then Waga could be like, nah guys, she cool. And then like, that at least will calm shit down.
Yep.
So, on purpose or not, she has been kind of playing the long game.
Wave was debating whether he should share about him not coming from this realm or not, but he thought it was
Let's
best.
not do that yet.
He thought it was best to keep it away from.
If you opened your fucking mouth and was about to say that shit, she would have closed your muzzle.
Which would have been bad because the information guild seeker would have been just like,
Yeah, he was
What's
just.
going on?
He was just. Yeah, he was.
Like, literally, if he opened his mouth, she would have been like a cat. Like,
Stop.
shut up,
it's time to stop.
shut.
All right. So thank you all those that joined us in today's session. It was a hell of a session. A lot better than last week's.
Right.
No connection issues. What is?
Well, not just that, but like it in like this session,
A lot more
like
flow.
a lot more flow. Like we actually have chemistry with this one, and we're not rushing. For
Right.
Line. So overall,
So yeah. So I think all those that swung by, I think all those that hosted or subbed to my channel, and I will be back on Wednesday to do marbles. As always, see you next time. Bye.
The game.